All right, Everimo, here we go. Boo. Moo, 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 alien bull boy VTuber, the one and only emperor of all of Earth, Toma. Ow! Hey! Get off of me! Toma Tengu here. Hello, 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 Everimo. Welcome in, Everimo. Welcome in. Welcome, Bread. Welcome, Erickson. Welcome, Stiltsy. Welcome, Soapy. Welcome, Everimo. Soapy, get off of my ear now! Everimo, welcome in. How are all of you doing, my bengies? I hope all of you are doing well. I am sorry, I am once again late, and I've been having quite a streak of running late for streams, and I'm honestly quite fed up with it. I'm quite fed up with myself and just how chaotic I've been. It's really annoying, Everimo. I feel like I haven't had a grip on myself since. Mimi, I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna squeeze you. Give my pants back. Give my pants back right now. Right now. Right now. You think that's gonna make me forgive you? I still don't have my pants back. Also, welcome in Mimi, welcome in Macy, welcome in Kaidi. Hello, you sweethearts. Hope you're all doing wonderful. Welcome in, everyone. Good afternoon. How are you doing? You need some hydration. What in the hell? Oh my god, you did pay for that. Of course she did. Fine. Suppose it can't be helped. There you go. Dirty Bangy. Good morning, Toma and Chad. Plapsel? Plap? Plapsel? What in the helly? Also, Soapy, thank you so much for that 15 stream streak. I really appreciate it. Thank you. How you doing, Everimo? All of you are being so cute with your little emojis, except Brad. No biting. No biting. Hi. No biting. We don't do that, Everimo. I'm good. Just need some hydrate. Oh, let's go. Afternoon. I'm not gonna lie, Everimo. I feel warm, like as if I'm getting sick, and I don't want to get sick, and I think I'm not gonna get sick. But once again, I feel warm. As if, you know, I feel warm as if I've been kind of chaotic. I've been kind of a mess. Honestly, wait. Honestly, I feel like ever since, and I don't quite know why, but like, I guess I kind of just lost my structure a little bit, you know? Like first it was like all the tell me I have great news. Hi, Frog. What's that? I've let the birds in. What? They're not allowed in here. Get them out. Also, hey, Baba Booey Bongo Baby Kaidi. What is wrong with all of you? What is wrong with all of you? Be more like Erickson. Erickson's at least giving some pats. What are all of you doing? You bring in the roach? Dungeon for you. It's over. You're going in there. Tangoma. Hi, Tatey Potato. How you doing? Your arm is so crunchy. My arm is not crunchy. What the hell? I'm not some kind of like deep. I'm not some kind of like fried, like dried snack. What the hell? I'm not crunchy. No, mine. What? My pants are not yours. Give them back. Have you still not? Give them back. Give them back now! Making me so angry. Monkey see, monkey do. Hey, no, bite my floppa. Get off of my floppa. Oh my god, I'm getting bit so much sometimes that I can't even tell anymore. I think we're gonna have to expand the dungeon with the amount of people that are misbehaving nowadays. You're boiling alive. I would say I'm quite warm, but like the weird thing is like it's said that like the temperatures have dropped, but it still feels quite warm in here. Like it feels awfully warm in here whenever I have my window shut, and it's really annoying. Stinky. Oh, hi, Shy. I'll have you know that I smell very nice. These people keep calling me stinky and talking about pheromones and this and that and wanting to sniff me and this and that. I smell nice. I smell nice. And even if I would catch a single gist of, well, bull musk, I would just put on some, well, you know, deodorant. And I keep a bottle of deodorant on every floor that I visit, so that I can like apply it at any time. I do that. Yeah, it's like, you know. And I also when I go to work, I got a bottle with me. Oh, hi, waifu. Thank you all for paying your taxes. Thank you for shouting everybody out, Mace. Hello, sexy bull boy. How you doing? How is your day going so far? Hello there, Hunky Hrothgar. My day has been messy, but good. I mean, like, yesterday, for example, it was kind of productive, but also not. Like, I had a couple, like, Emperor's chores that I had to do, that I wasn't gonna let the maids do, you know? Sometimes you gotta do stuff yourself, because otherwise you become lazy. And laziness is a disease, in my opinion. But you know, like my days were like kind of short in general because I would wake up quite late, which was upsetting. Then I would, you know, do some stuff. I've been working on my push-ups again. I know it's not too much, but like I was happy that I could once again do 50 push-ups in a row. In the past, when I was a bit younger, I was doing 100 push-ups every morning. Now, I don't think that I'll be going back to that because there are just mornings that I can't even do that because there's no time for that and I have to immediately leave. But mayhaps I can work my way up to doing more and more push-ups again. That'd be nice. It's also very good for the, you know, the chest muscles. You warm? Let's be warm together. No. It would make me even more warm. Toma has a nice mired? What's a mired? What's that? Shower's better. Oh, look, I love showering. I think the only thing I don't like about showering is that, like, whenever I wash my hair, it takes so long to dry it. You know, it takes really long to dry it. Did you lose your streak again? Oh, I hope not. And if you think you did, make sure you look up the VOD from the latest stream, and mayhaps it will save your. So like, go on Twitch, look a bit, you know, watch a little bit from like the latest VOD, and then maybe that will help you retain your stream streak. Also, thank you for the 3. Wrong button. There we go. Hunter, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. There we go. It's a bit of a tongue twister. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Need more streaks or steak? Huh? Steak. Well, steak can be yummy. A little while ago, I treated myself on some steak. And, well, then I was like, well, if I have steak, I might as well share it. So I brought it to my human dad, and we put it on the grill. And it was like one of those Hank Hill grills on propane. Oh, no, wait. No, we actually fried it in the kitchen in butter. Yeah. Usually I never really use butter, but for this exception, you know, I was like, you know, for this instance, I think butter would be a good choice. Also, Alpha Q. There we go. Alpha Q 69. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Tango Empire. You're now my servant. Welcome, welcome. See, I can pronounce things. When's the body pillow with the scent of Toma perfume add-on? Chat wants to be extra comfy. I wonder what kind of science they would have to use to... Or, well, Toma perfume. I have to say, like, the colognes that I have, they're usually not that consistent. Yoma, I'm lazy. Please cure my disease with a kissy. Mwah. There you go. Get well soon. When Toma body pillow? Good question. I should talk with, I should have a little talk with Uwu Market about that. Yeah, I do want to have that in the near future. But it will have to be a damn good design. I think I also want to get a new design for the mouse pad. I'm not gonna lie. I want something a little different. I'm doing good. Just found out Final Fantasy XIV transfer to the PC is super easy to do. So that weight is off my mind. As for Palworld, breeding slams from Terraria DLC. No slams with good passives yet, but working on it. Nah, you'll get there. You'll get there. You got this. Evening, Toma. Good evening, Sussy. How are you doing? I hope you've been wonderful. You, me. Hi, Jackie. How you doing, little Benoy boy? Hope you're doing wonderful. But yeah, Evermore. I don't know. I feel like my body might be dealing with something. It's kind of weird because like I've been eating good. I've been kind of active. You know, maybe I'm doing more than I think I am. I'm not sure. Evermore. Like yesterday, I just did some. I did like some things that I had to do. I've been working on this like task list, a new one. I'm starting to realize like how silly it is that, for example, I have such a beef PC and I'm like, I still have this like 1080p monitor that I've been using for a while. Now, a lot of people are telling me like, Toma, get an OLED monitor, but you know, that does cost a lot of money. But maybe it would be worth an investment. I'll just visit some computer shop. Maybe I can visit one tomorrow, actually. I can have a look inside and ask if they have like something like OLED. Because that's the whole thing. Spindler Man 2. I haven't watched it yet, but everyone seems kind of positive about it. Is Spider-Man 2, is that like played by the Tom Holland guy that is not from Holland? He seems cool though. Also thank you for the milk, Sussy. I'll drink it in a moment. It's still piping hot. Also, hi Bleemy Weemy. Hi Toma. Hi chat. Hi Bot Watchers. Nyazamwas to all. Nyazamwas to all, yes. There's a Minotaur pal that might fit you, Toma. Oh. I'm listening. Is bull-like, but it comes in grass? It comes in grass? Oh, as a type. Oh, an ice type. Elgrove. Oh, hold on. I'll look it up. Minotaur. It's like a big old bangy. Hold on. The game, you lost it. OLEDs are good, but I hate the idea of a burnout. Wait, burnout? They can burn out? Can OLED monitors burn in? What? What the hell is that? OLED burn-in, what is it? Why it happens and how to stop it? What? I mean, I've heard like people say that like the 4090 graphics card can burn out, and thank to the holy cow that's never happened. I'm knocking on wood evermore. I don't ever want that to happen to my beautiful baby. I do soon have to like buy the right stuff to like clean it from dust completely though. Like I'll be opening the catacomb, the tomb, so that we can go out of the way to clean this bad boy. It's been a good PC though. It had its fair issues in the past, mostly because we just got Windows 10 when it just came out. Or wait, 10 or are we on 11? I don't remember anymore. I think it's 11. We got Windows 11 when it came out. You know, the amount of bugs and crashes. Holy shit! catacomb? No. Not the catacomb. Also, like, I don't know, Erimu. I've been thinking a lot about music. I've been thinking a lot about, like, the future of the Tengu Empire and stuff. All positive stuff and so. But, like, I want to get a grip again, Erimu. I want to have structure. I want to have a game plan, you know? Like, in the past, before we got to the 3.0, I had a roadmap that I showed on stream sometimes. And on that roadmap, you saw, like, oh, I want to get, like, the Shure 7 MDB microphone. I want to get, you know, like this and that. And, like, I have some ideas of things that I want to get for the channel to improve everything. Getting newer lamps, finally, you know, getting to the sound improvement, getting a iPhone 17, you know, so that everything is a bit more smooth and buttery. Finally getting more cameras in Fort Tengu so I can just move around, you know. I don't want to be in my bedroom every single stream. I want to move us around, you know. I want to show us different parts of the fort, or maybe different angles of the fort, you know, and get a bit of more of a 3D look into things, you know. This thing is just stationary right now. Also, I gotta say, I think there's something going on with me tonight. Like, I can tell I'm slow and sluggish, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but, like, yo, all of you do give me energy, because I'm not gonna lie, every move. Before the stream started, I considered not streaming. I was feeling weird every morning, and then I just asked myself, like, well, why do I feel this way? Like, what's up with me? And I think it's just physical. Neo Lambs, that's why Toma assassinated the last one. Well, I mean, look, it wasn't an assassination. I was like, how is this still being brought up after all this time? It's crazy, every move. This one time that I accidentally knocked a freaking giant red not ultraviolet, infrared light bulb onto the ground. Like, that thing was big, every move. Like, that thing would, like, easily fill my hand palm. Like, that thing is, like, it was big, okay? It was hella big. But it was broken. Like, it burned out because I used it so much. Like, I used that lamp to keep myself warm in the winter. And we will never forget. No! I use that thing to, like, keep myself warm. And, like, infrared light is really good for your skin. You know, if you do, like, short little sessions. You know, it helps with the blood flow. And it's also good for your hair. So, like, you know, but all you gotta do is not stare into it. Guess who stared into it a couple times? Sure hope I didn't damage my peepers with that. But my eyes are a little funky, so maybe I did. I don't know why I stared into it. It made me feel like James Sunderland when he's, like, staring into... when he's staring into the red lamp. Yeah, I would do that sometimes. It just felt nice, okay? And my face felt funny. But yeah, there's a reason that people wear protective goggles when they use that. But yeah, this is a long time ago, everyone, so I haven't stared into that in a while anymore. Also, everyone, do all of you, when you wear sunglasses, do you like wearing the brown ones? Because I really, really enjoy wearing the brown ones. It makes the world so happy. Like, everybody always talks about rose-tinted glasses. I think I've worn rose-tinted glass before in my life, and I thought they weren't that great, honestly. And I've worn blue ones and stuff, but, like... the ones that, like, I don't know, give like a bit of a brownish tone, like an amber or something, like a sepia. I don't know what the name for it is, but it's like brown glasses, you know, warm brown glasses, like you're looking through a beer bottle, you know. Well, if the beer bottle isn't green. But you know, those glasses, like they make the world so comfy, because I feel like whenever I take them off, it's like the world is just like so bright. Like, whenever I play Final Fantasy 14, you have like there's like this DLC. I'm not gonna spoil too much about it, but like all I can say is like the world there is very freaking bright. It's very, very, very freaking bright. Okay? It's like blindingly bright, bright. And I feel like that's what the Netherlands is like nowadays. Like, when I take my sunglasses off, I'm just like, holy shit, everything is just the light. No, not wee. The light is just super blinding. Also, Clone and Doug, you welcome in, you cuties. How you doing? Welcome. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. It was broken when you were done with it. It was. No, it was burned up on the inside. It wouldn't turn on anymore. Look, ooh wah wah. Ooh wah wah. Look, there was no way to use that lamp anymore. You know, a lot of lamps, if they burn up, the insides, they fall apart, and you can't use it anymore. Ah! Has nothing to do with me. Hi, freaky dingies. Hello. No. Hi, bomb. I love brown the most. Sepia and warmy warm all the way. Yeah, you know, I'm also a really big fan of, like, orange lights. Orange lighting, or, you know, lights that have a bit of a, like, warm hue, you know, like, those are the freaking best at remote. Those are the best. I good but low energy, so lurk. Oh, thank you for lurking, Clone. I appreciate you, you sweetheart. No, my gallons. It's over. Whoa! No woeing. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel like the world's more beautiful when I have my brown sunglasses on. Also, I was gonna look up that, like, Minotaur on Elgrove. Boy, I sure hope the internet won't show. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's like a bangy. Oh my god. It's like you guys, but green. Oh, and it comes in ice too. Oh, they're so fuzzy. I love Minotaurs. So cute. Why is he breathing like that? Oh, he's perfect. He's perfect. Maybe I should play. Maybe I should get back into Pal World. Pretty pink bull. Hi, Fire. How you doing? Good to see you. Wow! Almost stabbed myself in the eye while sewing before realizing what I was doing. Jesus Christ, Jackie, can you not do that? Thank you. That'd be great. You couldn't tie a big knot while sewing? Aren't knots supposed to be tiny when you're sewing? I don't know, it's been a while. I mean, I have one, like... Pongshi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Tengu Empire. Now my servant, welcome. This is like Tengi and me. It's like one of you and me. A big old bangy. You're so cute. So cute. I like it. Almost forgot. Happy wee Thursday. What? Wee? No. First off, no. No. Second off, a happy Thursday. Yeah. Told you that's your vibe, Toma. Toma equals Elgrove. Me? Maybe. I'm not that tall, though. That'd be a short variant. I'm practicing, and I want to make sure they don't want to threat to undo. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, practice makes perfect. Practice is always good. I haven't sewn anything since, well, actually, it wasn't too long ago. There was like a little button that went loose from one of my Boom! Stop this immediately. Bad. Get off of me. Get off of me. How could you do that? Where is the gaming burb? I think the gaming burb is only there in the gaming stream, though. I'm pretty sure it's never been in this room. Or, well, maybe not never, but, like, I'm pretty sure it never really is in here. Let me check. No, I'll check real quick. I'll check. Let's see. What can I... Yeah, no, I'm watching the latest VODs and stuff on YouTube right now. It's only there during gaming. But you know, that's funny because Here, some of you might not know about this. Also, HD, stop sucking on my horn. HD, I'm gonna like put you in a headlock. I'm gonna wrestle you to the ground. So some of you have never noticed the little creature in the corner, like, in the corner right there. Hey, get off of me, all of you. See, like, over there, right here, right here, everyone. You see that little bird? I think Macy named it at one point, but I forgot what it was called. I was like thinking like, hey, should I like cut it out and like make it like look a bit better because it has like a black bar around it? And I was like, nah, I like it being scuffy like this. And also, I wonder how many of you have ever noticed that little creature being there whilst we're doing games and stuff like that. It's been there for literal years, Everymo. Literal years. Let's see, oh my god, Everymo. It seems like, how long ago was the 3.0 release? Like almost a year, maybe? Let me see. It's not even super long ago. Let's see. Toma 3.0. I guess it was 7 months ago only? Damn. Okay. To me, it felt like the 3.0 was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Backdoor Explorer. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Tango Empire. Now is welcome. I could use a stretch, honestly. And a massage, holy cow. Oh my god. The burb has been there since January 2024. Wait, you actually kept track of that? Like, actually? Was that the day we put it there? That's crazy. How'd you find that out? How'd you find that out? I don't even know that stuff. Swear to god, like if we ever make like a Tengu Empire Wikipedia, like we need to make you a mod on there as well. You started working on it 2 years ago. Right. That is true. That is true, but like I felt like, oh, I haven't gotten all of you like enough new stuff for like 2 years, you know? Like I need to do more. Like I was having a guilt complex, Everymo. I was having a guilt complex. Yeah, I'm looking at like a VR stream from like 3 years ago and I don't have that little bird there yet. Yeah, no. Cause like I can like scroll down a bit in the VOD channel. I mean, don't do that, Everymo. Don't go watch my old VODs because it makes me feel like somebody's looking through my baby pictures. It's embarrassing. The stream you put it there is a game you only play it once, so easy to find. Oh, what was the context of that? Was it just like, I like birds and then I put it in the corner? I like to think that. Me too? What do you mean, you too? Wait, what do you mean? I remember when I put you in a corner. Yeah, Jackie, that's quite a fond memory of mine. But yeah, oh my god, like I had this weird like experience at work, Everymo. So like at work, there's like this giant coworker of mine. Like he's like incredibly tall. You know, we're talking like 6'8". Hold on, let me look up how much 6'8" is. 6'8" to centimeters. Yeah, 6'8". This guy's 100% 6'8". So, this giant dude, and like he's heavy too. We were like walking and talking, and somehow I don't remember how we brought it up, but like I mentioned like, oh yeah, well, got, you know, I'm not working out super much, and like I could definitely use a massage because like my back is pretty like messed up. Oh, we were talking about physical therapy, how I've had that in the past. Like somehow that was brought up. So we were talking about physical therapy, and I told him like, you know, I've had a couple times where like they had to realign my spinal column a bit, and you know, every now and then I still have like cramped up muscles around my back. And he was like, oh, you know, I know a technique that can really help you with that. And I was like, oh, really? He was like, yeah. You want to try it out? I'm like, okay. So he's like, okay. So like he turned his back towards me, and he held his arms out like this, like so. And I had to like, you know, stand on the other, like I had to like face him with my back, and I wrapped my arms around his, and he basically like lifted me up onto his back in like an arch. So like, wait, I'll draw it for you guys because oh I think I killed a moth. Oh, I'm not really happy about that. I think it was a baby moth. Something like fell onto my arm, and I just instinctively killed it. Nobody tell Cliff. I hope that was not one of his babies. Stop bleeping and blooping. Holy shit. Bleep bloop bloop bleep. All right. Paint. Okay. So I was like dangling from this guy's back. So like you got this dude, and he's like, you know, rah, you know, it's like using his arms to lift me up. And here's little old me. Little old me. Little Oma. And you know, we're like locking arms like that. I look like a noodle figure. And like I'm like dangling from his back like a backpack. And like he was like arching his back in a way that like basically like he's like bending like that, like forward, whilst I'm dangling on the opposite side, and it's kind of like stretching your back out. And it actually helped. It looked hella weird. There was one coworker who was watching that, and he was like, can you guys get a room, please? I was like, shut up. But you know, as weird and strange as this exercise sounded, it did work. Also, it looks like I'm humping him from behind. That's not what happened. They do that a lot in anime gym classes. Really? Huh. Guess I don't watch enough slice of life anime. You were playing Scum with Wishy. You used the bird to censor the room code and left it there for half the stream. Tengi's got attached and rioted when you tried to remove it. Oh, wait. Was that really with Wishy? Did I play Scum with Wishy? Because I remember playing Scum with Safi, Saphiel, and like a couple others, like 2 others. Scum. Scum with Safi, Riley, and Lada, and Falafox. That's a while ago. I had a sticker laying on my table. It was a sticker of my friend Saphiel. And it's been a while since I contacted them, so I was like thinking like, huh, I wonder how Safi's been doing. So usually Safi would just be here in the chat and be like, bottom, 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 bottom. And I would be like, yeah, Safi, you're projecting. And Safi would be like, nah. Some people are just like that, everyone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't tell Cliff about the moth. You thought it was Wishy? With Wishy, I played Dead Island. Yeah, like Dead Island. No, not Dead Island. Jesus. Zombie game, The Forest. The Forest. Yeah, that's what I played with Wishy. And I remember at the time that we played The Forest, Sons of the Forest. Yeah. My computer was really bad at that time, so the graphics were really bad, and people would come into my stream and they'd be like, wait, the game is this ugly? And I felt so sad. I felt so sad at the time because I was like, well, you know, they're right. I had to turn down so many graphics just so that I could play that game without crashing. So, you know, I'm really grateful that, you know, we managed to raise the funds to have the computer that we have nowadays, you know. And hell, maybe in the future we'll take it a step further and I'll be just like Wishy and have like a dual PC stream setup. And that's, you know, that's a bit of a hassle, but it's a hassle I would be willing to face for you guys. Because what would that mean? Why would you have two PCs as a streamer? Well, one PC would be completely dedicated to broadcasting. So like, you know, it handles OBS. It handles the program that sends the footage to Twitch. The other one is completely dedicated to gaming. So like, you know, you can like crank up video games way up high and all that without like, you know, the PC's overloading or struggling or anything like that. So I think, you know, that would be an awesome thing to do, but it would be costly. And like, you know, we have a really solid computer for now. Like I've sometimes been on the lookout to see like, well, are there better CPUs that we should get, this and that, but you know, all in all, we still have a really, really solid build. We have a really solid build of a PC. You know, we have a 4090. We have a really good AMD card in there. It's not the newest of the new, but it's definitely a very good one. Dual PC seems useful, but like a giant pain to set up. Yeah, the problem that arises when it comes to the dual PC setup is, you know, you have to, of course, send the footage, like the audio and the screen have to be sent from one computer to the other, and setting that up is a bit of a pain. But I do believe that, you know, as the future progresses, it will likely be less annoying and more accessible. Oh, the PC is still wonderful. It is still wonderful. And, you know, at first I was kind of scared in the past because it would crash quite often and this and that. But that also had a lot to do with Windows and stuff. And now, luckily, the crashes are not as common, you know, at all. And they make me worry less about all that. Because there was a while where I kind of considered like calling up like an IT specialist to see if we need to have like somebody investigate and inspect the computer for any flaws, because you know, it was built by my human dad and I helped a little bit too, but you know, my human dad is very knowledgeable, but you know, like PCs change a lot, so you never know. So we just did our best together, and luckily it works well. I think the only thing right now that I would like to change about it would be the fact that I would like to clean it. And I haven't done that in a while. Since the last time that I did that, I completely shattered the glass panel on the outside. It hit the floor and it sent a shockwave through the glass panel and it broke the entire thing. It's not a good reason to not open it anymore though, but you know, I'll just be cautious the next time that I do open it. Real cautious. You were cleaning your PC and AC yesterday. Very good, Erickson. Very good. Papa has knowledge. He does. My human dad has a big brain. Reminds me, you can't even play Fallout 3 without a mod, cause as soon as you try to pick a character, there's a crash. Yeah, this is why people, instead of playing actual Fallout 3, they resort to playing A Tale of Two Wastelands, I believe it's called. This is a mod that fully integrates the Fallout 3 game into Fallout New Vegas, and even allows you to travel in between both of those games, respectively. Also, hello there, Lily. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Foxy Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Stella. Welcome, Retro. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Tama. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. Lily, how have you been? It's so good to see you. I missed you. How have you been? Stella Valentine, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Tengu Empire. Now my servant, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. My name's Toma Tengu. I'm the Emperor of all of Earth. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm sitting on one of my servants today. I also have a little one on my shoulder. But welcome in, welcome in. How about you greet everyone for once? How about you greet everyone, huh? A little Bempis, huh? It's always so shy. Always letting me do everything.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome in.
That's much better. I'm good. It's some Project Zomboid. Ooh, Project Zomboid sounds cool. How'd it go? I hope you didn't get bit. Have you been bit? Hold on. Hold on. Wait now. You've been bit 4 times? Hold on now. You clearly been bit. Well, if it wasn't for you getting bit, we could have all lived together. The Walkers.
We can all live together.
We can't live together. Is that what you wanted for our community, Lily? But yeah, welcome in everyone. My name is Toma Tengu. I'm the Emperor of all of Earth. I'm a spaceball here to conquer all of you one heart at a time. I do Friday streaming 4 times a week every week. Everyone, please check out Lily if you haven't yet. I love Lily. Lily's awesome. Also, what's been new? What's been new in the Foxy Lily world? I hope all's been well for you, and I hope you've been doing some fun stuff. I've been like one chaotic ball, but like, you know, I've been doing cool stuff here and there, you know, like recording songs and stuff. I'm open to being bit. Bye, Kepi. Hello, nice model. Thank you, Stella. I appreciate you. Hiya, Toma. How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? Nothing new, to be honest. Hey, as long as you're doing good, then I'm happy. Ah! Then not a lot has to change, as long as you're happy. Hope you had a fun stream. Yeah, make sure you take some care of yourself. You know, if you gotta get some food, gotta get some water, gotta get some rest, you know, don't worry about it. Make sure you take good care of yourself. I'm trying to take better care of myself too, and I'm trying to like get more in shape again, because a lot of people think that I'm super fit and you know, been working out nonstop. That's a lie. All I have done for the most part is eating healthy in a way that like makes it so that despite the fact that I've barely been working out whatsoever, my muscles stay. And how you do that is simple. It's if you eat protein, it will prevent your muscles from breaking down. Also, why are you biting my freaking weenus? It's the patch of skin between the elbow and the upper arm. It's very, very painful. But don't worry, Frog. I'm gonna be making sure that you will never do that again. Also, look out, Walkers. I bit you. Hey, get off of me! You can't just use that as an opportunity to jump on my head. SMH. This is what I have to put up with 24/7. SMH. Get off of there. Get freaking down from there, you little sicko. It's not a popsicle. I know some of you like to treat it as such, but it's still not. Bite attack. No, we don't do that. Also, I'm gonna take a sippy. I haven't had a single sippy. All of you have been powering me up all this time. Because I drink my matcha tea during my streams to give me a bit of an energy boost, you know? I've noticed that, like, there's quite some people that have, like, this aversion against matcha. I think it's kind of because it's, like, I don't know, like, the trendy thing or something, you know, the trendy healthy thing to dring. It's like,
First the wieners, then the penis in the mouth. Hey! For foo-foo.
No, pingus. Pingus! No. Bad, Mimi. Don't make me bad. Bad. SMH. Also, Icy, hello, you sweetheart. How you doing? It's great to see you. I hope you've been well, fluffy boy. Yeah, as I was saying, like, I think it's kind of silly that there are people that, like, kind of hate on matcha because, well, it's healthy. And, no pingus. No. Yeah, it is healthy, you know, and, like, there's, like, a very useful caffeine in there that kind of, like, slowly builds up instead of being, like,
do you like chai tea?
I think I've had chai before, and I thought it was okay. Yeah. You know what I haven't had? Anything related to pumpkin spice. I picked up a bottle of pumpkin spice in the store today because I was curious, like, what is pumpkin spice? And to my surprise, there's no freaking pumpkin in there. I guess it's the spice you put on the pumpkin? I don't know, Everymore. But, like, isn't that weird? Why is it called? Well, maybe it's the spice for on the pumpkin, but otherwise it would be kind of weird. Also, Martin, hello. How you doing? Great to see you. I hope you've been wonderful. But yeah, I have this weird phenomenon where, like, I usually, like, I don't know, sometimes I come here, zombie mode, you know, I have my whole day behind me and I'm tired and kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it tonight, guys. And then, like, I'm like, well, I really want to spend time with you guys, you know, I want to chat with you guys, I want to hang out with you guys. And I just decide to go live anyway. And then, like, I just gradually get energy from you guys being here. And meanwhile, I haven't had, like, a single sip of my matcha tea yet. Until, like, a certain point where some of you redeem it and it's finally, you know, not piping hot and drinkable. But, you know, all of you give me the energy to be entertaining, you know. And I think that's magical in its own way. And I owe that to all of you. So I'm a grateful bull. Thank you for that. It makes me happy. It makes me happy, everyone. All of you make me happy. Slomer Womers coming in with that 75 stream streak. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I do want to do a bit better by all of you, everyone. Like, I want to be a bit more timely. I want to be a bit more energetic. I want to, like, you know, get more new stuff for all of you. I constantly talk about this. That's also, like, one obstacle that I, like, kind of, like, struggle with when it came to, like, the emotes. Like, I was finally getting new emotes, and then I realized, like, wait, I don't have any slots for those emotes. But I'll still get you guys new emotes. I'll get you guys a couple new ones, but I'll just be uploading them to 7TV. You know, we'll have, like, some scuffed, scringly, scrungle wungle, silly emotes, you know, like, they'll just be kind of, like, goofy, maybe kind of low poly, you know, who knows. But I want funny stuff, you know. I want all of you guys to be entertained, and I want everyone to be rewarded, you know, whether you're subscribed or not, you know. I want everybody to have fun little meme things to play with. I think that makes everything awesome sauce, you know. So, like, I'll be looking into that. Also want, like, new redeems and new interactive thingies for me to play with myself, and maybe some new sounds for the, you know, here, you know what? I'm writing those things down. On screen, stream deck toggles. On screen redeems. On screen. I don't know. All right, there we go. So I got that. Huh? What? Why are you giving me that little huh face? Why are you coming over like a, huh? That's how you're looking at me. What did I do? What did I do? Also, I bought a new pillow every move. I'm not gonna lie, I bought a really expensive pillow every move. I bought a really expensive ass pillow. My previous pillow was completely destroyed. Hey! Ah! Get off of me, Val! Hey! How could you bite me in my floppers? Oh, I swear to the holy cow, if you had floppers, I'd be putting those things in my mouth! You would know my ref. You know what? I can still do it, even with your flopper, your regular ear. You know, I can do that. I can do that. I'm gonna do it. Come here. There. Now you know how it feels. Also, Thick. Hello. Long time no see. How you been? Expensive ass pillow. I guess ass pillows would be expensive. No, that sounds like a pillow for somebody who has trouble sitting. No. I have an expensive pillow for my head. Yes. Like a regular pillow. But it's it has like, it's like made of like nature latex. I think it's called. I'm not sure if it's called that way in English, but it's like basically like a very expensive substance. Is it someone's thighs? Well, maybe. I mean, some thighs can be very comfortable to lay my head on. Oh, my head was somewhere else. Really? Was it down here? Am I still in my underwear? Why am I still in my underwear? Bring me back my pants. Bring them back. All right. Someone put some pants on. They were stolen! They were... There. Give me that. There we go. Yeah, you can keep the fur cloak. Go wrap yourself up in it or something. Pretend to be a caterpillar, whatever. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Rosie. How you doing, you sweetheart? Hope you've been wonderful. So hold on. Let me do a little... Let me do a little shouty outy. There we go. There we go. I'm not sure if it was already done, but just to make sure. Yeah. But I'm doing good, Rosie. I was a bit, like, chaotic before the stream. I felt very scatterbrained. I was kind of upset with myself. I was running late for the stream. I had dinner quite late. Everything took too long. Also, just got back from doing groceries before that, and yeah, that kind of sucked. I did run into a nice old lady, though. She's a friend of my human grandma. I just happened to bump into her, and she was like, "Oh, Toma, young man, it's so good to see you." I'm like, "Oh, thank you, madam. It's nice to see you too. How have you been doing?" And she was like, "Well, I'm always doing good when I see your handsome face." I was like, "Oh, thank you, madam." That's very nice of you. Yay. Yeah, the old people are so nice to me. The Lord needs his trousers. I do! Also, it's warm in here. Maybe it's because I'm wearing them again. SMH. Steel spats once, he forgets the whole stream. I was preoccupied. You're not feeling well? I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, it's the Val. But yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out with my human grandmama tomorrow again. I have been a little bit productive, here and there with getting chores done and all that, but I feel like there's always more stuff that I want to get done. Also, we uploaded shorts again, and the YouTube algorithm gods have been very, very kind. Because usually I do have a modus of operandi, mode operandi, where I try to do things a certain way, and then I usually do end up reaching quite a lot of people, so that's nice. But we gotta keep that content machine chugging, we gotta keep it chugging. Speaking about content, for those who haven't heard it, for those who haven't seen it, I I'm very happy to announce that I did a little song with my buddy Taehungi Bungi. Oh, I love that band every movie. He's so cute. He's so cute. Hold on. Let me.
Wanna sing with me? Oh, you know.
It will play immediately. I don't know why, but this song makes me really think about "I Want You Back" from the Jackson 5, even though it's a Japanese song, this one, but like the instrumental really makes me think of that song. So I think plenty of you probably don't know that song. It's like an old song. It's like when I had you to myself, didn't want you around. Those pretty faces, all I think that they out in the crowd. I don't know the entire lyrics, but like, it's like a old school thingy. What did I want to do? I wanted to be able to hear this too. So, how can I do that again, real quick? Oh yeah, there, and then I just do it this way. There it is. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here it goes.
You'll be blue. Wanna sing with me? Oh, you know. I'll be orange. You'll be blue. And together we'll be red. Let's do it.
Why is it lagging? It's freaking lagging. What?
Wanna sing with me? Oh, you know.
Go.
You'll be blue.
Go.
Together we'll be red. Let's do it. それは簡単でとても困難で認めることで前に進めるのに信じられなくて信じたくなくて君の中できっと僕はどけしなんでしょうあ回って回って回り続けて息が切れたのそれが悲しい末路につけない
I hope that didn't lag for all of you. Was that lagging? I hope it didn't lag. But yeah, I really enjoy doing like little duets with people. It's a lot. It was lagging. Damn it! Why? I'm not even downloading anything. Why is it lagging? Like, it's not like we haven't played this before. It's kind of stupid. It was a live remix. Now, one more time. Come on.
Oh, you
Get it
know.
right!
You'll be blue, and together we'll be red. Let's do it. それは簡単で
There we go.
とても困難で認めることで前に進めるのに信じられなくて信じたくなくて君の中できっと僕はどけしなんでしょうあ回って回って回り続けて息が切れたのそうこれが悲しい僕の末路だ君にたどり着けないままで
Move. There we go. That's how it was supposed to sound. Without the lag. I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure that if I can hear the lag, you guys can hear the lag too. Cute tiger, yeah, he's such a cutie. I love that too good. Tiki tiger, yeah. He's a cutie. I love Taehungus Bungus. But yeah, I'll probably be doing more little mini cover songs like that. Although I'm not gonna lie, everyone, like that took me half a day to record. Like that took me half a day, and well, my day is pretty short considering the fact that day I got out of bed quite late. But I spent a long time recording that because I believe in the philosophy when I'm recording that you do it again and again until you get it right. And that means that sometimes I have to do like more than 20 takes, maybe 30, who knows. But I'll do it again and again and again until I think it's right. Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, sure, like sometimes if I fumble my words, I'll be frustrated, but that's normal. But I usually like to record everything in one take. And I want it to be kind of organic in a way. Because, you know, you could just cut it up too, and that'd be fine too. But I usually want to cut it up in one take. And I also, like, I mixed that myself. I don't know how to use autotune. I don't know how to use autotune. I can apply, like, little effects, like a little bit of reverb, you know, the type of stuff. Hey! Hey! Get off of me! Your butt is mine. Bam! That's what happens. It sounded good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very happy with it too, you know. I feel like I've come a long way, you know, from someone who used to be told in a band a long time ago, like, Toma, your singing is so bad, you should never sing again. To this, you know, it's you did good, Toma. Thank you. Thank you. You're all so sweet. Thank you all. Linguini board. Put it down! No linguini board. Put it on the goodbye. Put it on the goodbye part of the linguini board. We're close on that. We're not opening portals in the fort. Are you all crazy? Could you imagine what's gonna happen? All of you keep playing with that linguini board, something bad might come out of it, you know, like a poltergeist. And it's gonna be knocking over my cups, my furniture, knocking on my walls. Is that what you want, my tangies? Is that what you want for this community? My tangies. My tangies. Walkers, tangies. Walkers. That's not what we do, okay? It's not what we do. But yeah, so expect more mini covers in the near future. Expect more Clippies. That's something that I'm working on. Oh, also everyone, I had such a I had a beautiful day yesterday, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was slow paced. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done, but I got, you know, I did quite some thingies. But at one point, I wanted to, like, hang up these, like basically I needed to air dry these new, sheets that I got, or they're pillow covers. Yeah, pillow covers. And they're made of, I believe it's satin. I think it was satin. I don't know. It's like a really, really, like, soft and pleasant, like, fabric. Hold on, let me check real quick what it's made out of. But it's, like, really good for your hair, because like regular fabrics, they do cause a bit of hair breakage when you're sleeping on it. And if you have, like, a really soft fabric, it will you know, stop that. Let's see, what's this stuff made of? Oh, Mimi done. Hey, hello. Hold on, let me see what your emperor got, everyone. Let me have a look. I think it's satin. Let's see. It's a Mame satin. Let's see. What is it? Let's see. Yeah, I think it just says satin. But yeah, satin is good for your hair, Remo. That's what it comes down to. So I had, like, oh, Moorbei. What is that in English? Moorbei English. It's mulberry tree satin. Oh, mulberry tree satin. Is that what it's called? Mulberry. Oh. Oh? Actually? No, that can't be. Hold on. Mulberry silk. Mulberry silk. Okay, that's what it's made of. I see. Well, the more you know, everyone, the more you know. I'll stop yapping about satin now. Also, I've been thinking, I don't know if we're gonna do it, but I've been thinking, I've been enjoying modding Fallout New Vegas a lot. I thought it would be kind of fun to like mod like a Christmas version of that game. Where like it's actually a nuclear winter and like there's snow everywhere and stuff like that. I thought that could be kind of funny, but I don't know how I would go about that without ruining my save files and everything. But I am actively like working on like modding Fallout New Vegas more. Also, we are gonna eventually do like a heavily modded playthrough of Skyrim. I owe that to all of you. It will have crowd control. So it will be heavily modded, but also have crowd control. So like, let's see if the game doesn't implode on itself and crash 24/7. Silk sheets are the best. Oh yeah, silk sheets are very, very nice. I mean, they're just so soft. They're perfect. I love it. I do love that a lot. I also want to look into like getting some like nicer like, you know, mattress covers. Because mattress covers can make such a difference. I mean, like, I have this really kind of like, it's not fluffy, but it kind of feels fluffy. Because you have these really smooth, like, mattress covers. But there's also, like, these mattress covers that are, like, kind of, like, fluffy. And, like, one of them is, like, perfect for the winter. Snowy Fallout New Vegas sounds nice. Yeah, there's apparently also a mod. Like, I think, like, if we did a Christmas run, it would be funny to install some meme mods. Like, there's a mod where if somebody says, patrol in the Mojave almost makes you wish for nuclear winter, they instantly have a nuke flying towards them and they get nuked into orbit. So I think that would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. I think making a meme run of Fallout New Vegas would be, it would be pretty damn fun. It would be pretty damn fun. And like, maybe, I don't know if like crowd control Fallout New Vegas exists, but like that could be fun too. That could be fun too. Personally, I'm a real big fan of like, you know, the combat that we've got going so far in Fallout New Vegas. Like, you know, for someone who's as ill experienced when it comes to modding as I am, I feel like we got a pretty good thing going. Like, it has like that impact that I want out of a video game, you know? Like, I like my combat like rough and you know, I want things to have impact and to feel engaging and stuff like that, you know? I feel like trying to cross control Fallout New Vegas like dropping an anvil on a bridge made of spaghetti. True, but well, isn't it made? Well, it is less old than Skyrim, but I believe it's in the same engine. I believe they're both made in the same engine. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the bullets in Fallout games are just Elder Scrolls spells that are fired from a gun. They're just, you know, changed. If I'm not mistaken, but I believe it is that way. Also, baby Draco, hello, how you doing? Why you Padoru? We're not even in September yet. Also, Everymoo, it's gonna be freaking like, it's gonna be September like next month, like freaking autumn. Autumn is around the corner. This could be an experience for me to learn on modding before I get my PC next month. I gotta say, I use Vortex and it's really nice. Like Vortex for modding on Fallout, and like it also will warn you when things are conflicting, because in the past you didn't have that. So like in the past, if you were doing mods for any game, if it would crash, it would crash, and you would have to uninstall it until you find the issue. So it would be uninstall, reboot the game. Did it fix it? No. Uninstall, reboot the game. Did it fix it? Yes. Okay, now you can play. Merry early Christmas. What's wrong with all of you? Oh my god. Stop that. This is ignorant. That's ignorant. Also, I love all the different, all the sub badges all of you have every move. I love them so much. Yeah, they turned out so freaking amazing. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Maybe I should contact that person to make some more Tengi emotes. I think that could be a great idea, actually. Mother Day soon. Mother Day? Mother Day? What? More Tengis. No, well, yeah, more Tengis, but like, I'm not fathering them. None that way. Hold on. Mother Day, 2026. Sunday, May 10th. Well, it's different everywhere. Huh? Thomas birthing Tengis? I am not creating more Tengis. I don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. Tengis, they're just, you know, people who voluntarily wander into the fortress and they just want to be a part of the empire. And that's that, you know. That's that. Also, Everymo, I think regardless of YouTube cracking down really heavily on ASMR, I think I'm just gonna do it anyway. I think I'm just gonna make ASMR anyway. Because you just have to be cautious a little bit, you know, don't make it NSFW, don't, you know, do the tongue stuff where you like stick your tongue in someone's ear and you just go like, you know, like that type of stuff. I think they don't like that. But I think other than that, like I've seen quite some channels that get away with it, you know, they keep getting away with it. So, you know, so I think I'll also be doing it, you know. Don't worry, Everymo, I'm not gonna suddenly turn into an ASMR channel. ASMR, yeah, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. So I had a period in the past where I would sometimes do a singular ASMR stream a week. It's not for everyone. So like usually people, hey, wrong button. Usually people feel quite strong about ASMR in a way or another, as in they usually either really like it or they really don't like it. I used to be in the camp that didn't like it. And I'm not afraid to say that. Like for a long time I did not like ASMR. But the one ASMR I did really enjoy was like listening to people's heartbeats. And not that I'm like some kind of serial killer. But it had more to do with the fact that it's just like nice. It's like you're cuddling on someone's chest, you know. He likes hearts. Well, who doesn't? If you didn't have a heart, you die. And I'd prefer you to be alive. So, he likes chests. Who doesn't? If you didn't have a chest, then you probably wouldn't be alive. Like listening to heartbeats, my favorite part is where they stop. I didn't say that! That's not me! That's not a me quote! That sounds like some serial killer. That's not me. That's ignorant. Heart is unnecessary. Oh, so you're giving yours to me then? Oh, how generous. The heartbeat sleepiness thing is a primal thing. Yeah, it's just nice. It's just nice, cuddling. The Bay Harbor Bilker. Jesus Christ! That's not me! I'm not the Bay Harbor Bilker! I always hated that name. Somebody's steaming, yes. But yeah, what can I say? I do want to bring it back for the people who like it. You know, I felt very honored when people would send me messages telling me like, Toma, your ASMR helps me sleep and stuff like that. So, you know, like for them, I do want to bring it back kind of. Because like they only have the old stuff to listen to. And well, I have a bit of a better microphone now. Miss Baba Booey Bow Bow Bongo Baby the Third. Porn. Get down from there. Get down from there. What did I say about the damn linguini board? Put it away. Hi, James. Wee Babangi. First off, James, not my name. Second off, wee of all things? Hell no. Third off, Babangi? How much more wrong do you want to be? How? It's like, no. Taco Bell. Taco Bell? Don't get hungry now. Ah! Sorry. Call Babangi. What the? That's not even remotely close. Halloween in 2 months. Oh, you're right. You're so right. I gotta get prepared real quick, Everymoo. I gotta get prepared real quick. I'm gonna, hold on. Hold on. I'm messaging Tora right now. I'm gonna ask if Tora and if we can work together to design a Halloween outfit for me this year so that we can get it to non-brow as quick as possible. There we go. Okay. There we go. I've rolled the ball, Everymoo. I've rolled the ball. Because I really want to get like a Halloween outfit this year. I mean, there's many options. Last year I was dressed as a succubus. Incubus. That's what was voted for, I believe. Yeah. I think that was what was voted for by you guys. Because we held like a little vote. So, you know, and you know, for those who don't know about the Incubus outfit from last year, you can see it during the BRB screen. Because, well, there's another sign of me wanting to do something and I forgot about it. In general, all of you don't see the BRB screen all too often. Because I almost never go BRB. I almost never go BRB. I usually just sit through full streams where I don't take breaks and I just keep going. Is it healthy? Maybe not. But like I always make sure that I don't have anything bothering me. You know, I have everything here that I need. I have my drinks. You know, I don't need to, you know, hold this piss. I do not. If I really need to go, I go. But like I go to the super idle room before the stream. Yeah, there you can see the succubus, incubus. Damn, I've actually been like deprogrammed to say it. Incubus outfit, put together by my friend Andy, and they did a really good job putting that together for us. And we took some photos in Thomas should dress as a pirate, then he can get the booty of all the seamen. You know what? Maybe I should. I think I'd look pretty hot as a pirate, I'm not gonna lie. We want a hat with a really big feather on it. Yeah. Your BRB background has a perfect view of yourself on the screen. True. Oh, maybe we can mix it up. I just want to add like artworks that everybody made. Incubus outfit. Yeah, you know, the worst part about the Incubus outfit was though, however, that like any content that we made with it was kind of getting shot down by YouTube. TikTok did not give a shit. TikTok did not care. But YouTube was hiding almost every single one of the Incubus outfit videos because it thinks that I'm nude. And I'm not freaking nude! I'm never nude! I've never been nude on this channel. I always wear something. Whether it's my underwear, or pasties, or my boots, I always wear something. I'm never naked. Never ever. Jeff Bezos, do you hear me? Is Susan still in charge over at YouTube? I don't know who's in charge of YouTube, but hear me out. Toma Tengu is never naked. You should never shadow ban me or hide my videos. I'm never naked. Never. Never. No matter how many layers these Tengies try to take off of me, no matter how hard they try to tug at my underwear, I will never be naked in public. What, you think I don't sleep naked? Duh. Shower naked? Duh. I'm a pirate. Arr. I'm here to plunder your booty. That came out wrong. Anyway. I'm never nude. Toma wears swim shorts in the shower. No, I said in public. In public! On this channel. Yeah, on this channel. Hey! No, Bappin and Emperor. You want to go to the dungeon or something? You want me to send you there? Don't make me do it. Woo! Mormu, hi. I just come into naked. Duh. Yeah. Mormu, how you doing? No NSFW arts of Toma's Incubus outfit? Surprised. Yeah, no, actually there are none of those, now that I think of it. Every single NSFW artwork of mine is usually me just butt naked. Yeah, I mean, that's what the people ask for. That's what the people ask for. If they commission that, you know. But, if I'm recalling, yeah, most of them are pretty much almost always. You know what? I'm not talking about this. I'm doing good, G. EP after a long day. Oh, you poor thing. Make sure you get your rest. The weekend is getting near. I've been taking off a little bit from work every move because I don't know. I just didn't want to deal with it. I mean, I've been trying to set up like a schedule to cope with the chaotic stuff. And I've been trying to negotiate a little bit with work to set up something that would allow me to do both work and also stream. Then I'd be one happy camper. Because it's not like I don't want to work at all. I do need to make some money, you know, and I haven't been working all that much for the last couple days because of, you know, the chaos when it comes to commuting, which is not the best of excuses, you know, money still needs to be made, but maybe in August I'm gonna like, you know, go hard for a little bit and like, you know, get in there 4 times a week again. We'll see if I can balance everything out. Maybe with a bit of, you know, scheduling and thinking ahead, I can make it work, you know. Some people will probably be like, Toma, you're overdoing it, but you know, money is also important. Yeah. I've been also asked if I'm coming to Gamescom Germany and whether I'm coming to Expo, Birmingham, the UK. I don't know yet. It's a bit of a money question. Expo has been on my list for a while, but I would have to look into it every month. I would have to look into it. You work every weekend? Me too. I'm just used to most people not doing that. Work? Yeah, work is gross. I just want to be here all day in the fort, working on things. I got plenty to work on. I also need to record some more stories and stuff. Like a lot of people, they, you know, there are 2 kinds of like storytellers on like, you know, the internet when it comes to VTubing content. There's the ones who have like completely scripted content, you know, where they tell a story but they already wrote down what they were gonna say in advance. And then there's the people who are kind of just yapping, and then they just like clip that, you know, like they're clipping their chatting segment, and then they're you know, kind of working that into content for on YouTube and stuff. And like for me, I yap a lot about a lot of stuff where I think it would probably be good, you know, topics and things for on the stream or on social media. but I usually forget what I was talking about. And I have so many different topics like running through each other that like it's like a talk show where the host is like severely demented and just talking about a different topic like every 5 seconds. I mean, obviously that's not the case with me because I'm the CEO of VTuber Mental Health and you would never question my sanity. I am a genius, like the modern day Hideo Kojima in the flesh. Okay? So, you know, like that'd be ignorant. That'd be ignorant. Forget about it. Forget about it. Am I coming to Holoplace Thailand? I wish. I wish. You know, honestly, if I had the money, I'd do it. If I had the money, I'd do it. But that could be said for many things evermore. Like, hell, if I could really miss it, I would have gone to Off-Kai USA, like, okay, let's go. But, you know, I guess that would be for anyone. Because if you have the money, well, that might also mean that you don't have to work. Hello, Devil King. Devil King. How many times am I gonna have to say it to you? How many times? That's not my name. It has never been my name. You do not call me a devil. Don't make me whip it out of you. Off-Kai is on my bucket list one day. Oh yeah, me too. I was like...
Name Timmy Tenga wears red with horizontal white stripes. Bravo writing Hideo Kojima to Matt to think.
What? Mimi? I think you forgot something in the dungeon. I think I'm gonna send you back down there for a little while. Who in the holy cow's name did you just call Timmy Tenga? Think carefully now. It wouldn't be your emperor, right? You wouldn't do something so silly, right? Right? Momo, hey! Get off of me! No biting the ears. How dare you? I hate being broke. You're Devil King? I'm not! Hi, Flannel. I am your Bull Emperor. Your Tengurian Bull Emperor. I'm not no devil. And what's a king to an emperor? I'm a bull. I go moo. No devil. No demon. That's ignorance. That's lies. People, they like to lie about us Tengurians, you know? They like to say, like, oh, you're just a bunch of demons from, like, this yokai world, blah, 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 blue, blue, blee, blee, blah, blah, blah. It's bullshit. It's complete and utter nonsense. It's not true. It's ignorant. That's what it is. None of that has ever been true, and it will never be true. And anybody who says otherwise will pay the price. Yeah. So, you know, I'm just your Space Bull Emperor. Be nice. His name is Domi Dangi. What in the goddamn? That's not my name. When did you become a Devil King? Never! Why would I demote myself? Why would I go from being an emperor to a king? This makes no sense. It's Jimmy Jeremiah Jengu. What in Oblivion's name? Wrong! That is also, once again, not my name. Also, Everyone, oh my god. So, like, yesterday, Everyone, I was, like, out in the Royal Gardens, and, like, it was so beautiful there. It was so beautiful there, I'm not gonna lie. It was sunny, and although the sun is kind of, like, killing everything, like, you know, like, it's been bad. Like, it's been pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh. Why does it look like that? Oh no. Look at that. Look at that. See that beautiful butterfly remote? There were so many butterflies out. There were so many beautiful butterflies out. These are called red admirals, and a little while ago I found one on the ground and I tried to save it. So I tried to feed it plum, and I put it in a safe little spot in a tree. But sadly the little red admiral, it's, I don't know, I don't think it was gonna make it because its wings were damaged. Also, I have this rose plant that is like really struggling. But regardless of that, the rose plant is alive, but the flowers just died, and that made me sad. But you know, it is what it is. Hold on. Let's see if I can just drag and drop this. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. All right, look at that. Look. So here's the little butterfly sitting on my rose plant. There were like 6 of them or so, something like that. I do get, like, I have a lot of flowers that are specifically there for the butterflies. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of drought. You know, you can see that the grass in the fort is struggling. 6 to 7 of them. No. But yeah, the red admirals are really cute. I think some of them were drunk because there's like this was near the orchard. And near the orchard there's like plums on the ground, and when fruits fall into the ground they start to like rot, and as they rot they will ferment, and as they ferment it will create alcohol, and the alcohol in there will get animals and insects drunk. So these butterflies, they drink from the plums, and then they become drunk and they start fighting each other, and they also become really careless. So like they'll just sit on me and not really care. Drunk butterfly, yeah, they get drunk apparently. And like I had a couple times where like I had a butterfly sitting on my chest, and I had a butterfly sitting on my leg, and I had a butterfly landing on my arm, and they were just chilling. They would sit on my laundry. Oh, there's like, I was like doing some white laundry. There was like one really pretty picture of like a red admiral sitting on my laundry pile. Hold on. Let's pull that up. Oh, look at this. So pretty. Pretty red admiral. There we go. So, you are a yokai. Yokai are evil spirits, though. So, if you're demon, you would be an oni. I'm not an oni, and I'm not a yokai. That's ignorant. They made it up. I'm none of those. It's ignorant. Yeah, inspect it, Stiltsy. Inspect them. Yeah, they're real cuties. They were everywhere. And sometimes you can see them chase each other because they're highly territorial. And they will even attack people, but like they cannot really do any damage. All they can do is like bump into you. That's all they have. They can just bump into you. But they didn't do that to me. They just landed on me, and they would sit on me, and then they would spread their wings because they like to pretty much like power themselves up with the sunlight. They like to be warm. So like, you know, the fabric of your clothing gets warm, and then they can sit on you and be in direct sunlight, so it's perfect for them. Oni King Bull. Wrong. Ticky Wicky. Drunk butterfly. Yes, drunk like a butterfly, sing like a bee. I don't know if the quote quite went like that, but that's a pretty clever one. But yeah, it was beautiful out there, Remo. The sun was shining, the wind was blowing, the butterflies were dancing. I was watering my plants. Some of them were on the brink of death. Not gonna lie. It's been bad out there. Like, there's barely been any rainfall. Barely. But you know, the Netherlands is a country of extremes, and either it's completely dry out here or it's completely wet. And boy, do I hate it when it's rain season, aka autumn. Like I love autumn. I think autumn is beautiful every month, but some autumns are just like rain, 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 rain. Pause. Rain, 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 rain. And then you know, some winters are like really heavy, you know, like there's like snow everywhere, there's ice everywhere. Autumn wins September 1st. Then suddenly, you know, you got some years where it's like completely hard winter, like snowy, beautiful.
Demons like to lie. How do I know you are not lying to chat?
You would dare to question my integrity? I don't think I have to prove anything. I think you have to do that. How dare you question your emperor? Don't do that again. What kind of hand wraps do you use for boxing again? The glove type, not the wrap type, right? Yeah, the glove type. I got them out on my throne. Hold on. Let's see. They're in the items that we received. And they're the gift from Celeru. Ooh. These. There we go. I hope that will open it. But yeah, they're oh, junior kids boxing gloves. It says kids. They're not kid sized. I'm not kid sized. I got pretty decent hands on me. But yeah, they're really good gloves. Although I guess they were a little bit tight on my fingers on the inside at one point, but then they kind of ruptured a bit, and then they were comfy. I stretched it out. But yeah, I prefer the hand wraps. Do you just live in an area with tons of rain? No, not quite. I guess it could be said for the entirety of the Netherlands, Chicky. It's a very small country. It's smaller than the state of New York. There's peace when an animal sits on you with a calm nature. Oh yes, absolutely, Grizzly. I love it when animals trust me, and you know, I like to be in harmony with nature. Although nature's complex, you know, like some creatures, they'll just sit on you because they want to drink from you, like they want to drink your sweat. Like, nature freaky. Like, butterflies do that. Really? Butterflies do that. Flies do that. A lot of insects do that. A lot of insects are also attracted to, like, your breath, you know, like the what you breathe out. I think that was like, I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. The stuff you breathe out, you know, that's not too healthy for you. That sounds like the UK, though oddly, we have had barely any rain over a month now, which is extremely rare. Demons don't lie. They can't lie. Angels are the ones that lie. Demons don't lie? Aww. I don't know if that's true. From what I've heard about spiritual stuff. I don't know about that one. But I also, I did hear something about, like, them being honest, but maybe they just evade questions. I don't know. Oh my god, technology. I used rags to wrap my hands when I was in school. Rags. I mean, I'm lazy, you know, and, like, usually I'd be in a rush, so I didn't want to, like, wrap my hands up with, like, these wraps. I did have them, you know, and I would usually have, like, a little printed out picture to see how I could wrap them, because I would always forget. That stare face is perfect when you find a legendary equipment and enjoy when you wear it. Really? Pal Pacino. Why are you removing my clothes? You little rascal, you. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Huh? Thought you were getting away with it, didn't you? I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out! What's that? CO2. Yes, that's it. My city is just rain. If you drive 2 hours, it doesn't really rain much. That's why I asked. Oh. Pow pow. You mind explaining to me where my shirt just went? I think it depends on where your view of demons and angels come from. I believe so too, yeah. I believe so too. I believe like what most like, you know, Western ghost hunters believe and stuff. It's like, I mean, they believe in tricks or spirits, so like they kind of lie. They pretend to be someone they're not, so that would be lying. And some people believe all spirits are demons, so I don't know. Spiritual stuff is complicated, Remo. It's so personal to people. I find it interesting, but like I'm not gonna say what is what, you know. Demons don't lie. That is literally what they do. Did a demon get on Twitch? I mean, lying is a sin, so yeah. You'd expect them to do that. Thank you for shouting out the Palpatino. Yes? Don't you just yes me. You think you get away with it. Also, every more paw here. Pow 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 pow. Hey, ow! HD. How many times am I gonna have to beat your butt? How many times? Guess one more time. Bad. Still you dangle on there. You just can't get enough. Look at that. Look at that tushy. Removing Thomas' clothes. Keep going. No, because I get banned. SMH. They don't lie, they just didn't say the truth. Isn't that literally kind of what lying is? Wishy! Wishy, hello! We were talking about you earlier. It's great to see you. I swear, everyone, I'm not naked. They stole my shirt. They stole my shirt. Don't look at me like that. Get this Tengu up of me. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Toma Tengu. I'm the Emperor of Oliver. Nice to see all of you. Welcome in. Welcome, Wishy Raiders. I hope all of you enjoyed Red Dead Redemption. Don't look at me like that. They stole my clothes. They do this every time. And then oh my goodness. Hello everyone. Welcome Wishy. Welcome Moonshroom. Welcome Ender Taco. Welcome Gizmonic. Welcome Hi Wishy. Hey!
Why did you show my tushy on stream?
Because I thought it'd be funny. I'm sorry. Such a cute model. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in everyone. Please make sure you check out Wishy, the adorable Tactical. Wishy, are you playing the new update for Tarkov? How is that? How's it going? I bet you are. But you were doing some Red Dead today. How was Red Dead? I kind of want to get into it, but I haven't beaten GTA 5 yet. I know everyone. I get distracted, okay? But yeah, welcome in everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Toma Tengu. I'm the Emperor of Oliver. I'm a space boy to conquer all of you one heart at a time. I'm a variety streamer. That means that I stream a variety of games. Really? I do chatting, I do gaming, I do VR content, I do singing, I do a little voice acting on the side. Really? And I'm a bull. I go moo. I'm sitting on one of you. Yes.
We can all live
together. We can all live together. Honestly, like the first time that we ever played Tarkov together, which is still a really fun memory. A really fun memory of mine. You were so freaking sweet. Like I don't know, like we barely like knew each other. Like that was the first time we ever played together, and we just hit it off. You've always been awesome. Thank you so much for rating me today. Stole what you mean gracefully remove them to wash them while we fantasize. No! That's not what it's called. I am, it's super fun. Really enjoying it. Red Dead was great too. Really fun, silly game. Let's go. Let's go. Here's Too Sweet. Oh, thank you. I miss doing stuff with you. I know we're both busy though, but like, know you're on my mind. Like, I do often like think like, oh, I should bring back the gang, you know? Like, the Peak gang. Or, I don't know. Maybe, we should go back out there guns a-blazing sometime. You're gonna have to carry me though. I've gotten rusty. I haven't touched Tarkov in a long time. I think the last times that I did, it was something. You got me, hell yeah. Can always count on you. You can always count on the tactical every move to wash your back. As long as you wash hers. Yeah. There we go. Well, so Wish, if you gotta get some food, if you gotta get some water, if you gotta get some rest, like, girl, take care of yourself. Otherwise, kick back and relax. I'm just doing some chatting today. I was supposed to actually do a little bit of RP, but I was feeling a little exhausted, so I just decided to take it easy. Oh, you gotta sleep. Good night, Wishy. Have some wonderful dreams, please. Schlaf süß, bitte. Bye-bye. Take good care of yourself. But yeah, for anyone who's newer, hi. Just like Wishy, I love to do Friday streaming. You know, I've also been thinking, like, I've been like watching Wishy play Stalker for a while, and I kind of like, sometimes I kind of want to also pick up on that. I stream 4 times a week every week, so like it's kind of like hard for me sometimes to, oh, I nearly tipped a whole glass of matcha tea on myself. HD Fat Cat, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Tango Empire. Now my servant, welcome. How you doing? So it's kind of hard for me to, you know, get to everything I want to do, but like, I want to do Stalker. Stalker would be cool. Because I never really got to play Stalker. Stalker would be really cool. Like I've seen like Wishy play. I think Wishy played this one version of Stalker that had like, I believe every single game in one. I'm not really sure, but like I think Wishy played something like that. It's not like an official release though, but it looked hella cool. It looked hella cool. And like Tarkov, I used to stream Tarkov quite a bit. I used to stream Tarkov like quite a bit for a while, to the point that some people got sick of watching me play Tarkov. But like I would only do it like once a week. But like, you know, for some people, if they would like, you know, they would come into the stream and they would see the Tarkov again and again, and they were like, oh, I hate Tarkov, and this guy only plays Tarkov, you know. But the reason that I stopped playing though was like, I think it was around the time that they released this edition called the Unhurt edition, and you know, it kind of became pay to win for a little while until they were called out for it and they changed it. But like, I just kind of like ran out of patience. Tarkov. Oh, you just summoned a cough in me. But yeah, no, I did enjoy Tarkov for a while, but eventually, you know, it got rough. I gotta say, I was never the best at solo Tarkov. I was never the best. I tried to get into PvP, but it just, you know, it didn't quite stick. But Tarkov was fun, and we definitely had some good times in there, and some good plays, and I guess I wouldn't mind giving it another try. Checking it out at least like once a week, once every 2 weeks, maybe. We'll see. I mean, it is fun to be like a little tactical and victorious. They also added this thing where like if you play with a group, you can now spectate them instead of just being dead and, you know, having to stare at your screen or whatever not. So I'm talking about Tarkov, like going back to his abusive ex. Well, it is. I've always said that I have a love and hate relationship with Escape from Tarkov. But when I played Tarkov, I did really enjoy it for the most part. Yeah, there were frustrating moments and there were hackers and all that, but I did have fun times here and there. It's just the quests are super grindy. They're super grindy. And honestly, I don't have a lot of patience for that. I don't have a lot of patience for grinding in games. I'm not gonna lie, everyone. I'm not saying that I necessarily need instant gratification. But like whenever I would play something like, let's say, this is something completely different. Let's say I was playing something like, shit. What's that game called again with the Tennos? These, it's in space, you fight the Grineer, you're like this like cyborg looking creature. You, damn it. What is the name of that? Hold on. A game with Tenno and Grenier. What's that game called again? It's super grindy. Warframe. Now Warframe is like beyond an abusive X. Like Warframe is just like I enjoyed Warframe, but simultaneously I got so sick of how long it takes to grind items. Like you would literally try to like craft a weapon or a Warframe. Warframe got the big booty robot though. It does, and that's why it, you know, tries to like keep you in there. But it's the same reason, like, you know, if I wasn't a little bit stronger, I'd be playing Genshin. I'd be playing Zenless Zone Zero nonstop. Oh, fun! Like, I mean, I would be playing Woo-Wah. I like the name. Woo-Wah. Woo-Wah. I would be playing all these things just because I think the characters are hot. Boobat now, woo-wah! Like, woo-wah! Woo-wah! Yeah, woo-wah! Woo-wah! No. See what you're trying to get me to say. No. But, like, you know, I can't play these games every... I don't have the patience for it. And, I mean, I gave Zenless Zone Zero a chance. I feel like it wasn't too entertaining to watch. And like that's something that I do take into consideration. I know Toma played Genshin and climbed with the Witch Librarian. No, you got it all wrong, actually. I would do that if I got that far into the game. And I never did. I played a little bit of Genshin. I literally just played the intro area. And I thought, oh, the main character you play is hot, and I played the femboy, and that's it. You know, that's it. What? The librarian, isn't that the witch lady? Play Tarkov mode in Genshin. What? Genshin. I mean, honestly, when I played Genshin, and I only played like the little starting area, I never played further than that. Not to say like that I thought it was bad. I thought it was like Breath of the Wild. That's what it made me think of. And I thought it was kind of cute. Femboys are hot. Really? Are they hot? Yeah. But yeah. Femboys can be pretty hot. Oh yes, they can be. But that can be said about many things, you know, like femboys can be hot, tomboys can be hot, you know, men can be hot, women can be hot, things in between can be hot. But it depends on the person. It depends on the person. Are you hot? I mean, you know, chicky on the grill, you know. But yeah, as I was saying, I thought Genshin, it seemed cute, but it just didn't captivate me. And once I knew about the grinding stuff, I was kind of like, eh. It also didn't seem like something that I would necessarily stream. I mean, I guess as it comes down to it, I could stream anything as long as you guys are there, you know? As long as you're entertained, then I'm entertained too, because when you guys are here, I'm a happy bull. Men can't be anything. No, you're wrong. Men can be hot. I mean, you know, and they can be... I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, men can be some things. Spicy Chimkin, hotter than wolves. Why did that need to be brought up? That there was no need to be brought. That there was no need for that to be brought up. Okay. What? 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 I said nothing. I said nothing. You can be a little guy. Really? You are. Men can be little guys. Yeah, and they can also be colored and leashed. Anyway, Who said that? Must have been the wind. I think this place haunted. Stop using the linguini board. Snap it in half before you get to close it. Oh no, wait, you need to close it. Close the portal! What about wolves? Wolf here staring. They're cute. Anyway, enough talk about wolves. We don't need to talk about wolves. There's no need for any of that. Oh, I got a drink redeemed 10 minutes ago. I should probably drink something. So Moonshroom, thank you for the drink earlier, 12 minutes ago. I've just been yapping so much. And now I just spilled matcha tea on my crotch. Oh, you ever have where like you take a sip of something every mo and like your throat is somehow already shut? So like the water just like bam, just like pounds you in your throat like that, and then it goes down and like it just kind of like hurts. Like, damn, that's nasty. That's unpleasant. Oh, no. Told me you're hot and so damn good to be our spice on your plate. Oh, wow, that's pretty smooth. You want to make wolf puppies? What? That's ignorant. You're being ignorant. Toma feeling thirsty from this talk of wolves. No, I just needed to drink. That's all. Do you want to make a third one together? What? No more portals. Sometimes a pound in the throat is surprising. Don't say it like that. Drinking tea too. Lemon tea on ice. Ooh, enjoy. He already has about 7,000 kids. He don't need to add wolf puppies to that. I don't have 7,000 kids. I don't know how these numbers keep forming, how they keep inflating, but I'm telling all of you like one thing right now. I don't have 7,000 kids. I don't have 1,000 kids. I also don't have 100 kids. I don't have any of that. The only wolves I know are dire howls, but that's Power World in my head today. Power World on the mind for today. Get that back on. Get that thing back on. There we go. But yeah, sorry, correction. 70,035. Oh, wait. Frick, 70. How do you say that? 735? No. Yeah? No. Yeah. Yes. 70K. Well, yeah, I can say 70K. 7,000, my god, what pills and how much Red Bull, Toma? I didn't do that. Wait, why did I say 70,000? Damn, I'm getting EP. 7,035. There we go. First off, that's wrong. 7,035. There we go. First off, that's wrong. Second off, no. Look, people keep sending me these memes of like a guy going to like a den of wolves, and then it says something like, I entered a den of werewolves and I came back a father, or something like that. Like, people have sent me that shit in my DMs, and like, I think it's ignorant. It's not true. I don't know why I am the symbol of unprotected sex. Why I'm the symbol of child support dodging. I'm not. A few minutes pass. 7,045. What? No! N-O. Freudian slip? No! I didn't slip about nothing. Also, every move, I've decided I'm gonna get one of those mouses that looks like you're jorking it, you know? Like, an ergonomic mouse every move. I think I'm gonna get one. I wanna try it, you know? I wanna be out there combating, you know, ergonomic mouse, Logitech, bam, hold on, there. You know, I want to get one of these things. It looks like you're holding something unusual. You know, I want to try it. They're not cheap though. They're not cheap, but like, hey, if it helps you fight carpal tunnel, and if it's comfortable, then why not? I mean, you know, it kind of looks weird. Woo. But I think, like, you know, maybe it could be, you know, it could be pretty interesting. I don't know. You know, sure, people are gonna mock me for having the Pinar mouse, but look, I'll be the one who's laughing if I don't have the carpal tunnel. Although I would never laugh at people for having carpal tunnel syndrome. That's freaking awful. But yeah, you know, I think I might give it a try and let you guys know what it's actually like. Still need to get myself a mouse mat. What's wrong with Pinar? I don't know. It makes people giggle. I have carpal tunnel. You don't want it. Oh no, carpal tunnel. There was another nasty thing that you can get with like your wrists, or a couple others actually. I forgot their names, but like some guitar players get it. But it's nasty. Like you can get all sorts of unpleasantries with your wrists, everyone. We gotta take that serious. Add quote, I don't know why I am the symbol of unprotected sex. Quote number 314. It's over. It's so freaking over, everyone. Oh no. It's cool that it's a Pinar. Really? You're always touching Pinar. I'm kidding. I'm not. That's ignorant. The Tomatengu mouse, you can connect it and it goes, ooh. The battery gets low and it says, fill me up. Oh my god. Why would that be the Tomatengu? Why would that be the Tomatengu mouse? I have never said these things in my life other than just quoting it just now. Why would these be things that I would say? Like, put that on any freaking, like, uwu kawaii desu? Like, freaking, like, typical, like, uwu VTuber. It's not me. It's a mouse specifically made for Tomatengu. Oh. Now that makes a lot more sense. It's a good quote. No! I don't think Toma would say Phil. No. No. No, I'd be not one to quickly say that. Macy is a mod, so I believe. Draco, I am throwing you into the blender. But yeah, I think this mouse could be good. I also maybe want to get like a keyboard. Like I've been thinking everyone, like, what kind of keyboard do I get? Because like this keyboard that I have right now, it's dated. Like some of the buttons are loose and stuff. Like what I currently have, and it's served me well for quite a while, is the G105 from Logitech. It's pretty decent, you know. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just old and it's falling apart. Like for a while, I kind of looked around whether I could. Oh, apparently they still sell it. Oh. Well, I mean, I wouldn't hate getting another one, although it is kind of falling apart. I don't know, everyone. Like some people say, like, oh, get a mechanical keyboard, but people already now used to complain all the time, like, Toma, your keyboard is so loud. It goes like, you know, whenever you're typing, it sounds like, you know, like. You're trapped here? You're not trapped. You're voluntarily staying. You love it here. You love the Tengu Empire. You enjoy your stay. I welcome you to Fort Tengu. We've been expecting you. You bring such joy. You're scared? You only should be scared if, you know, you have a reason to be. Also, yeah. So I don't know, Everyone. Like, I don't know if I should go with a mechanical keyboard. I know some people have like the plop plop keyboards that go like, you know, when you press those. I really don't know. I don't know. You know what could also be sick? Because I kind of would like that. Like, do they have wooden keyboard? Wooden keyboard. Like, feeling some natural keys would feel nice to my fingers. Maybe. Yo. That could be cool. A bread keyboard? I don't want a keyboard made out of bread. You guys would eat it. I don't want that. Yo. That's actually kind of sick. You have a Sanrio keyboard. What did you just say to me? Oh, you said wee. What about a wee keyboard? Hell no! Absolutely not. Anything but that. Tiger's Jonkapon?
Tiger Sora. Give me back my clothes immediately. Sir Junk, I demand you to give me back my clothes this instant, or else there will be repercussions once I am fully healed. Tomatengu.
And you would me. We're looking at keyboards. Sanrio. Are these like custom made or something? Oh yeah, some people get like the escape button, like a little special thingy. I want one of those, but then with a Tengi. Like I want a little Tengi that I can press in. That'd be fun. I'd probably forget about the existence of the escape key though. Tengi keyboard. Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that. I would want it to be black, and I would want there to be a bit of gold and like a purple RGB. Yeah. And I wanted to have a wire though. I wanted to be able to be plugged in because I ain't recharging no batteries every move. I need to take care of the keycaps and clean my keyboard. Also, you can get quiet mechanical keyboards. Ooh. Ooh. What are you looking at? You're looking at me. Your Emperor. Hi, Sody Pop. How you doing? If you have a good mechanical keyboard, you could always replace keycaps and clean it and such without buying a whole new keyboard. That'd be pretty great. Yeah. Some are custom, some are not. Oh. I have a Limo key, which is black RGB, meant to be quiet, has Bluetooth or USB. Oh. Limo key. Limo key A1. Ooh. Why is there a little scrolly wheel on the side? What's the scrolly wheel for? Sound like Alan. Keyboard, but for all the Chinese character. I think that would take up half my freaking desk. Red? No! Sody Pop, I swear to the holy cow, like, you're gonna, one of these days, you're gonna tell me everything you know about Panera Bread. You're holding secrets from me. Sorry, I'm wrong. It's Limo Key P1. HE, but close. What? You got the hee keyboard? Hee. Ooh. Jamon. Huh. I mean, it's all right. I don't mind it. It's it looks a bit compact. I feel like I would want my keyboard to be a bit wider. I don't know. Am I wrong for thinking this, every move? Am I wrong for thinking this? I'm so used to having my G105 that, like, you know, it's kind of wide, kind of a wide keyboard. You're gonna have to fight me for those sacred secrets. How dare you? Curved keyboard. Really? Really? So, hold on. Let me also give a shout out to Jonkapon. Kill Jonkapon. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. Like a curvy keyboard might be good. I like curves. I got used to this keyboard pretty fast. I never used those extra numpad keys, you may do. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a numpad. That's why it's small. Damn, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Oh. Sanrio wide keyboard. Do they have that? Yeah, they do have the white ones. Look at that. Yeah. Because this one doesn't have the numpads. It feels so tiny though when they're that small. Wait, Val, do you not have numpad keys, or do you have the white one? I would like something like this, but with numpad keys. Like, I want it to be wide, but I also want the support for my wrist. I think that'd be smart. It's something I want to try out. And like, if I could get a custom one, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. But it's not a necessity. But I feel like I would probably want like a keyboard with like the Tengu Empire colors. I think that'd be pretty sick. Or at least at the bare minimum, like purple RGB that match my computer. I think that'd be pretty sick. It does make it easier to travel with and move around since it's Bluetooth. That's fair, that's fair. Me personally, I'm just not a fan of anything wireless. I don't know, call me an unk. I don't care. I use like you know, like earbuds that have a wire. Like I use Sennheiser earbuds. I use keyboard and mouse that are still on a wire. Even my iPhone that we use for this stream is on cabled internet. But that, well, you know, the reason for that is because it's faster than Wi-Fi. It's more reliable that way. No numpad on mine. Ooh, so it's tiny and compact. Ah. Toma likes to be wired up. I just like to have the wires in my hands. It has optional Bluetooth on it. You can still use the cable. Most of the time I use a cable. I prefer wires. You aren't old for that. Good. Of course you want to use the Ethernet. Oh yeah. Wi-Fi is no. Like, if you can choose between Wi-Fi and Ethernet, go for Ethernet every month. It's much more stable and fast, usually. But yeah. Also, Kuromi has been like such a staple thing for like many years. Where did Kuromi come from? Because like, you know, I've always heard of like you know, Hello Kitty. I've heard of Miffy, but like Kuromi for me came kind of out of nowhere. Like, you know, I heard of Chikawa. I like Chikawa now. I used to be a bit confused about what Chikawa was, but like I like Chikawa now. I'm a big fan of my boy Usagi. You know, I wanna have a little portrait of this little creature in here at some point. You know, in the fort. There's gonna be a place in the fort where there's just gonna be a little portrait of my son Usagi. He is the only child that I will not, you know, denounce. Like, wow, wait, no. Also, he has a beautiful big belly. What? I don't know. He eats a lot of food, so people draw him like morbidly obese, but you know, he just has a big and round belly. He just likes to eat food. It's just a healthy little bunny. Oh, speaking about bunnies, the one bunny that kept breaking into Fort Tengu. So yesterday, I suddenly saw some movement in Fort Tengu's garden, so I immediately went out there demanding an explanation to the guards, asking why there were strangers in my gardens. Turns out that the guards had allowed some of the bunny's owners into the garden to catch the bunny and bring it home. And well, the bunny, you know, got caught. You know, it was trying to escape again. It's a bit of a tricky bunny that likes to escape the bunny pen. All the other bunnies never do it, but this one does. And it managed to, you know, run quite a distance every day and just travel around and eat and do whatever it wanted. This bunny now has to go back. Like, it knew the outside world. It found orchards with like plums and apples and grass aplenty to eat, water in little bowls that I keep there for the birds. Actually, it would do that. It would also go and visit the neighbors at Fort Tengu. I spoke with one of them, and he said, like, yeah, the bunny would just sit in our backyard next to us whilst we were eating. It didn't even care. It was a really cute, tame little bunny. It was actually like blonde, just like Usagi here. But yeah, that was the end of the tale of the escapist bunny. That would, try to escape plenty of times. It was also trying to dig holes into the garden of Fort Tengu's neighbors. It tried to do the same in the gardens here, in the Royal Gardens, but it didn't get very far. The ground is dry, Erimu. It's dry. That bunny gave up, like, after a little bit. Kuromi has been there in the Sunryovers. Oh, I see. Really? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't really know Kuromi, but I like Chikawa. I think Chikawa is very cute and silly. I like that. We're gonna get a Tomatengu and a Tengi Chikawa. We're gonna be Chikawa-fied. Dream of Chikawa-fication. Yeah. Also, when I was at Dokumi, I barely bought anything, but one of my friends, Skipper, she really likes Chikawa, so I bought Skipper some Chikawa stickers. I think it was stickers. I don't really remember, but I just wanted to do something nice for Skipper. Yeah. Oh, Semi822, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Tengu Empire. Now my servant. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. Sanrio's do limited clothing. Really? Do they now? I didn't even know they made clothing. Or well, is that true? No, I think I've... Did you just take my shirt away from me? Do you have autism? Me? No. Of course not. Autism. Yeah, I have that. You do? Me too. Anyway, welcome in, Semi. And nothing wrong with that. You're in good company. But belly, no belly grabbing. We don't do that here. Also, give me back my shirt. They've stolen it. The ruffians. They should be put behind bars. Behind bars! Just you wait, Erimu. There will be countermeasures for this. There will be countermeasures. There will be punishments. And they will be severe. Just you wait. I'm cooking. I'm writing this down. There we go. Oh, thank you for the pat. There we go. But yeah, everyone is welcome here. We're accepting of everyone, except minors. So yeah, it is an 18+ area. For anyone who's watching, if you're not 18+, please refrain from being on the channel. But you're 18, that's good. I always, I feel like I don't make that announcement as much, but we don't hate kids. But we try to make sure that they know that this is not a space for them. I think there should be a place for them to hang out, but it's not here. Go back to digging holes. You know what? I think that could be pretty good for strengthening the body and stuff. So maybe they should do that, as long as nobody falls in there. Yeah. Whoa! Where's my clothes at? They stole it. They stole my clothing. Isn't that awful, Brett? You're so rude to me. They're so mean. Does your dungeon have the same structure? There? Or there one of those who are very bad. Oh yeah, we have a couple. There's the good dungeon, which is not that rough. You know, you might have a pretty comfy place to sit in with pillows and stuff. You know, might get a little sandwich and a drink. You know, you have a nice monitor to watch the stream on. You know, this is pretty good. It's pretty good down there. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes they even have a working popcorn machine. Then there's the bad dungeon. You know, that's where stuff starts to get more unpleasant. And then there's the bad dungeon. You don't want to go there. Oh, you don't want to go there. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what will happen if someone removes clothing again now. I don't think it should happen. I don't think that's necessary. No. How about we don't do that? How about we don't do that? Yeah, no. Also, every more reminder that this month is the month where we will do some we will do this giant watermelon crushing stream. We're gonna do it, everyone. We're gonna do it. I have bought the plastic tarp that we're gonna set up for that. I think before this all will go down, though, I think I'll invest in a better webcam. And I think if I have a better webcam, maybe we'll also be more... Someone flashes me? Hey, I'm not flashing you. They stole my clothes. You're ignorant. How about you get me a blanket to cover me up with? No, wait, that would actually be too warm. Hi, Spider. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I think I'll invest in, like, a better, like, webcam. And nowadays they have pretty cool webcams, you know, they have webcams that, like, follow you around like you have a cameraman with you, which I think is pretty neat. I might consider that. I just hope that those will also be valid for, like, doing hand cam streams, because that's, you know, something that we'll be, you know, doing. And I would probably need, like, a good stative for it, you know, or I don't know, maybe if I just get, like, a little piece that I can use to attach it to, like, a microphone stand, because right now I use a microphone stand. I literally have, like, an old cheap webcam taped to a microphone stand that I used when I was in a band, and they're actually kind of useful, because, like, if you figure out how it works, you can, like, shove them backwards, forwards, up, down, left, right, you know, to quite a extent. However, my problem with my current webcam is that, like, the quality, it's not the best. It's not the best. You know, it's, I can show it. Like, it's, let's see, remove a webcam stream. I think the last one we did was for Christmas. It was the Christmas one, but or New Year's. There we go. Cat named Mohango. RTX cam first stream. I am drunk. I'm gonna pretend that I didn't hear that. Alright. Yeah, as you can see here, Everimo, the quality of... I'm blocking the screen. Why is someone moaning? I was drunk. I was probably upset about something. It seemed to say part 2, so that likely indicates that there was a crash. It likely indicates that my stream crashed. And I was probably groaning because I was upset that it crashed. Because I hate that. There was a crash? Yeah, like, it's part 2 of a stream. I never do that. I will only do that if the stream gets partitioned by a crash. So, like, if you stream and the stream crashes, it will be cut. The VOD will be done. If you then record again under the same stream title, it will be created as that same stream. So, a crash happened during New Year's Eve. I was upset and I was making upset noises. Use you as a blanket. Wait, you want me to like wrap you around my neck like a pool noodle? Wee. No, wee. Wasn't there a New Year's one? Yeah, you were right about that. He's moving. Oh yeah, making that tangy like dance. I think during New Year, like what we did was like we drank, we yapped, we sang. There were a lot of thighs and muscles involved. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that. I was pretty beefy there already. Is it weird to say that I would like bite my own arms? I think I understand you guys now. Don't do it though. Don't do it. But I get it now. Is the wee off or very quiet? What? Quiet? What? Is that quiet for you guys? For me, it's like very audible. Norv, hello, welcome, the Licky Princess. Been like, oh, you're licking me. Oh, because all my clothes are gone. Who took the rest of it? Jesse. Oh, don't look. We were just talking about the quality of my camera. Honestly, I thought it was gonna flicker a lot, so it's like not doing that bad, but the quality is still not that great. It's not quiet. It's pretty quiet compared to me. How can we remove the rest? You pay Bullcoin and try to steal my clothes. Yeah, I guess I can pull that up a little bit. Arm veins, my weakness. Oh yeah, I think during that stream I was both drunk and I also lifted weights. And my gloves were supposed to stay up all the way, but they kept sliding downward. So they look really short, but they're not. They're actually like, those gloves go up to my upper arms. But my upper arms were too big and pushing it back down, I think. So that was a bit of an issue. I was looking good there. I'm not saying that my shape got worse, but I just don't remember it that way. But then again, I don't remember super much from it because I was drunk. Toma, we have a video of Toma on Toma's stream. You love to see it. Yeah, Tomaception. No, wee. It was really fun. I hope I can like plan some new fun stuff for this year every more. I don't want to do the same thing every year. I mean, we can drink for New Year's. We can do that. Definitely. But you know, I want to see what I can do and cook up. I want to cook something up for each holiday. And in between the holidays, I hope to set up the 5-year anniversary every move that I still owe all of you. Because I feel like it's kind of rude to all of you. The fact that, you know, we haven't gotten to that yet. I'm sorry about that. I really am. Toma's a Toma wig. It's called my hair. Cosplay. It's called my outfit. Silly. Drunk enough to do almost anything. To do quite some things. Which is usually why it's not that safe when I'm streaming drunk. Let's just say a lot of like people remember me being silly with a wine bottle. It was not really wine. It was actually kind of like a mead wine, like hybrid. It's like, I don't know. It wasn't cider. It wasn't cider. It was like a type of like herb mead honey wine. It wasn't as good as mead though. Ariel Tapoma. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get giggly when I'm drunk. Thomas funny juice. Yeah. I mean, I barely ever like drink alcohol. And look, if you drink booze, that's up to you. If you don't drink booze, that's up to you. I'm not gonna police people on it. Even as your emperor, I believe that you yourself. Look at that Pepe butt. Look at that Pepe butt jiggle. I have like spastic legs sometimes. I'm like, ugh. But basically,
basically. What was I talking about? Gotta head out, Tom. Have a good rest of your stream. Good night, Mace. Or have a nice day. Well, it's probably pretty early there. Have a good day, Mace. Take good care of yourself. Thank you so much for all the work you did here today. I really appreciate it, Mace. Thank you. Mwah. Take care. 3 Tomas. Wow. Yes. Tomaception. You got the Toma of the present, the Toma of the past, and the RTX Toma of the past. And that meet in ages. God, I'd kill for another bottle with you, Toma. Might be a fun night together. Drink it and see who can get the pinball score high. I don't know if I'd be so good at pinball. I don't know about that one. Probably do better than at bowling, though. But yeah, I get like giggly and sentimental sometimes. Like, not all the time, but there are moments where I'm a bit like, oh, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You know, I've had that once though where I was actually emotional after drinking. It was vodka. I don't know if this is wrong to say, but I personally do believe that the alcohol that you consume will affect your type of drunk. I do believe that. Or your tipsiness even, you know? Vodka. I think vodka can be okay. I'm gonna be really honest here, Everymo. I don't even really enjoy the taste of alcohol. You know, it's some of them have like a little flavor alongside it that does make it bearable, but like I definitely be more into like the drinks, you know, with the you know, it's why a lot of like people drink like those fruity like alcohol drinks and stuff, right? That's the secret no one does. Yeah. Well, I mean, there has to be something when it comes to like the hard liquor drinkers. Like, I know a certain friend of mine. She really likes the hard booze, and like she has drank stuff that I've never had. Like, I think like scotch and whiskey and bourbon and all that. I never had those. Never. I've had beer, I've had some mixed drinks, I've had vodka, I've had mead, I've had cider, you know, all these type of things. What am I doing to that Pepe plushie? Also, the only reason that I have a plushie on my lap at all times is because I wanted to not get banned and I tried to block my crotch. Because the previous year people kept like hyperfixating on it and I didn't want to get banned. You know, yes, it's there. I have that, but you know, the rules of Twitch are you know, you got to be careful. You got to be really careful, especially when you're drunk. Yeah. Your mind tells the truth when you're drunk in a way, so I think it depends on the volume of alcohol that's in it. Maybe, and maybe like the mood you're in prior to the consumption of it. I think that does play a role. I always tell people, don't drink when you're sad. Never drink when you're sad. You're only gonna make it worse. Because it's not a solution. You're just avoiding the problem. A drunk body speaks a sober mind. Quite often, yeah. Quite often. I should know, I was a drinker during my 20s, after 21, of course, but around that. Yeah. And I do think, like, you know, booze shouldn't be underestimated. Like, booze can be very addictive. Very, very destructive. Very dangerous, you know. You shouldn't drive under influence. You shouldn't over-consume it. You gotta be careful. And for me, it's like, if I do it, it's only with you guys. Prior to being drunk on stream, I promise you all, Everymo, I've been tipsy quite a couple times in my life, but I had never been drunk, and never been drunk on purpose. And people don't believe me when I said that, but I was always trying to stay either completely sober or just tipsy. The reason being why is that I would often be the person to babysit people at parties and stuff. And I like being in control. I like being wary. I like being helpful. And if everybody is drunk and something bad happens, then who will be able to do something about it? That's the type of mentality that I would have more often than not. So this is one of the key reasons why I am generally never drunk and will most likely decline offers of alcohol. It's because of that. I like being sharp. I like being able to help people. Although it's not like I never drink. It's not like I never drink. It's just rare. It's very rare. The one person that I would sometimes drink with would be my human grandpa. Like, there was a while that, like, every time I would be over at his place, we would drink beer. And until we both found out that we both don't really like beer, we were just drinking it for each other. And, like, during his last birthday, I did drink some beer with him. And I'm not gonna lie, Everymo, it doesn't take a lot of beer to get me very tipsy. I'm not gonna lie. That stuff, beer messes me up. It messes me up. Vodka somehow works less effective than beer does. I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the grain. Maybe it's because I never drink. I don't know. Weed is better anyway. Well, it depends on the weed. There's definitely some healthier weed alternatives out there. I don't think I'm supposed to be talking about that too much as streamer. I'm not sure. Or wait, you're just not supposed to say it when you smoke it. Well, I don't smoke it. I can say that with all honesty and earnesty. I don't smoke anything for that matter. I don't take any substances. I only take like medication for my allergies, and I take my supplements for working out, and I promise you there's no, if you look at me, that's not I'm not on trend. I'm not on trend. So like, you don't have to think that I don't do anything like that. But there are some weeds out there that are like generally kind of like good for like numbing people's pain and stuff. But the issue is that a lot of people don't understand the differentiation between the different types and what it does. Like here in the Netherlands, people are actively destroying their brains because they're breeding strains of weed that have such a high THC value that it directly affects the brain negatively. And there's quite some studies that have been done with that, and it's a shame, but it's what people do because they're not chasing the health benefits, they're chasing the high. It's like the difference between a honey that has all of its natural benefits, that works as like that has this like healing properties, the good stuff in there, versus a honey that has been cooked to death, that is just there to taste sweet, to fill your belly. There's a difference in the two, and just like that, there's a difference in those like types of herb. I see Tomatango in a naked pose again. No, I'm not naked. I'm wearing pants. You can literally see the buckle of my belt. I'm wearing pasties. If you see me wearing pasties, it means that I always have a lot of clothes. My uncle is 3 years sober as of July. He almost died from alcohol addiction. Oh dear. So it's definitely serious. Please be careful, and if you already have an addiction, please get help. Oh yeah, you gotta be. Aww, this is what it would do to you guys. See me hugging that Pepe in the background. I love hugging things. But yeah, I do get very cuddly when I drink booze. But yeah, honestly, you gotta be careful with booze, and it's a great thing that your uncle's managed to be so strong and get him from rock bottom to 3 years of sobriety. That's an amazing feat, honestly. That should not be underestimated. Maybe you're gonna sleep without wearing nothing again, probably. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I think I slept naked yesterday. What's it to you? I sleep either in my underwear only or without my underwear. So, yeah, I only wear pajamas in the winter every mo. Or when I'm like, if I share a room with someone, of course I'll wear like pajamas. And you know, if it's really warm, then I'll just sleep with the pajamas on top of the sheets. You know, like I'll just not use the sheets. That's fine. I'm not gonna weird people out when we're sharing a room. You know. Oh, dropping my phone. Most, if not all, beer tastes awful. I do agree with that. Honestly, I do agree with that. I think that beer is kind of a meme drink to a degree. Are there beers that taste fine? Yes. Are there beers that taste absolutely horrible? More than good ones? Yes. I think the reason that a lot of people get into drinking beer and they drink it like coffee, you know, like you gotta learn to drink it. No, that just means that you have to drink it until you no longer hate the taste. That's. I think if you knew that it tastes amazing, you would just keep drinking it. But basically, when it comes down to it, everyone, I think that a lot of, especially men, they get into drinking beer because they think it's the manly thing to do. And like they'll look down on people. Like, you know, you have some guys out there. They're kind of ignorant, you know, and they're like, "Oh, you're ordering what? Like freaking iced tea? What are you, girl, you know?" And then meanwhile, they're drinking their beer, right? But you know, the funny thing about beer is that beer is the most estrogenic drink out there. Like it has to do with the type of grain that's used to make beer, and it has quite some like phytoestrogen in there to quite a degree. So like these guys that are all being like, "Yeah, I'm manly, I'm macho, you know. Only men drink beer, beer, really? And meanwhile, they're, you know, getting their phytoestrogens in, which is, you know, like the I believe it's like close to the female hormone. I think that's kind of ironic. I think it's kind of ironic. And I think it also shows that, you know, you just need to make your own decisions. Never feel like you need to be pressured into things because you need to be manly. Like, you know, I once had people like give me flack because I don't wear a wristwatch. Like, would I hate to wear a wristwatch? No, it can be kind of convenient, but I don't wear one. Sometimes I just don't want to have things on my wrists, you know? And somebody was like, you know, a wristwatch makes the man. And I was like, Jesus, what am I doing? I'm like swinging a whole camera around. But yeah, I think that's just silly. I think it's silly, everyone. I think it's very silly. Some beers are good for recipes like battered meat soups. Oh, 100%. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. Like 100%. Wine too. Wine can go very well into cooking. Very, very well, in fact. Oh, yes. Your dad makes really yummy beer brats. Ooh. I usually drink what my mom drank, which for a long time was Rickard's Red, though it's harder and harder to find. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is the internet not doing you any favors with that? Meowdy, partner. How you doing? Meow heart babango. I for a long time wore a watch at my retail job over 6 years ago. But now that I'm in an office job, wearing a watch is a pain in the ass. Exactly, and, well, we all have... Do you not have phones? Plenty of us have phones on us at all times. So... For the most part, I usually think that we don't really need to have you know, a wristwatch on or pocket watch. But you know, people can decide what they want. If they want to spend a lot of their money on a wristwatch, hey, so be it. You know, it's not something that will hurt anybody. A cheese watch, I think that wouldn't last longer than a second with some of you. You just eat that whole thing up. Yeah, I wouldn't hate having a watch. I think, in general, some of you would be shocked, but I barely have any clocks around Fort Tengu. Because, I don't know. I just don't. Wouldn't be a bad thing though. I try to actively be more aware of time, so maybe I'll try to get more clocks and things. You know, I want to be a bit more time aware and be more timely with things. Because I often like write down that I want to start the stream at 8 p.m. CEST. I was late again today. I was upset by it, but it happened, you know. And I want to start earlier so that the tengies that show up earlier will have a chance to also hang out here, you know. Because I love all of you, and it would make me sad if some of you can not see me at all. You know, I'd rather have you be able to see me for a couple minutes than not at all. And vice versa, you know, like I want to see you guys, whether you're chatting or lurking. You know, I mean, if you're lurking, I won't know. I do say that with all honesty. I never check the lurker list unless sometimes when I start up the stream, I see it. If I start up like this program called Mix It Up, I do see it briefly. And then after that, I tuck it away because I don't want to know. I want people to be able to lurk in peace. And you know, I respect that. I'll never call out my lurkers. It's really uncomfortable because I've had it happen to me. It's one of the most uncomfortable things that you can do as a streamer to people. It's like, imagine you're just sitting on a couch. You're sitting on a couch in your living room. You're watching television. I don't know. You're watching the news. And then suddenly the news anchor's like, and I would like to thank Willie Dick Dokes for watching the show. And Willie's just sitting on his couch like, what are they thanking me for? I don't want to be on the news. I'm just watching television. I'm turning this off. You know, that would make a lot of people very uncomfortable. I only follow unks. What in the hell? No, we've not reached that point every month. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. It's just, you know, I may have been streaming for 5 years, and well, you know, we don't need to disclose my age. It's fine. I'm a mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, a mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Oh, sure, I might not be 18, but you know, or 20. But at least I'm not someone who's 43 years old with a low experience bar. I don't know why. Sometimes I sometimes when I'm off stream and I'm stimming, you can wait. Oh, no. It's fine. Long-term investment. I'm a mature bull. That I tell. But how old? Mystery. Mystery. I'm not 40 though. I swear. But that's like a stim that I've been having. Like, I think it's kind of funny to say, guys, I'm only like 43 years old. Like, speed bar's low. It's kind of funny. Okay. I just think it's kind of silly. I enjoy your company, Dylan. Thank you, Grizzly. That's like one of my favorite freaking little 7TV emos. Little cat that goes like, ah! I gotta still make like a sound file for that one. I still gotta do that. There we go. I got a long list of things to do. Holy moly. Holy moly. Plans for every holiday. Plans for 5-year anniversary. There we go. You know, I believe that when you write things down, you kind of like write it in stone, you know, you kind of manifest it. Like, you have to do it. I like to do that. I like to write things down, and I like to remove it once it's done. Tom is always going to be little bro age to some of chat. Well, I mean, I do have some thingies that are like in their 40s and their 50s, late 30s, all that. So yeah, for them, yes. For them, yes. Thomas technically a what? Did you just call me? Ooh. Ah. Oh, I just got the nastiest sting in my neck. Oh my god, we should stop talking about unk stuff. Before I know it, I'm gonna have like a sore back again. Toma's technically a cow. Can Toma give me milk? I'm not a freaking cow, I'm a bull! Do you not understand the difference? Do you want me to milk you for your spider silk? You want me to put you in some kind of like spider silk farm? No, that would be ignorant. That'd be ignorant. Yes, do it, please. What? Is there bull milk? Ah, bull milk? Bilk? We don't talk about that. It doesn't exist. It never has. We don't do bilk. Never have. We never will. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, everyone. It doesn't exist. There's more than one way to milk. Huh? What do you mean by that, princess? You have to do it by hand. What? Milk in the silk? Milk the silk? Are you sure? It's okay, Toma. Sometimes it just happens. What do you mean it just happens? What do you mean by that? What are you pointing at me for? Oh! Oh! The Sojak point. It's still funny. It's still funny. But yeah, Remo. I think I'm gonna take a little looky real quick at if we have some clippies for tonight. I don't know if we do. I mean, I've only been yapping. I don't know. Oh, we do. Oh, Mace is such a sweetheart. Next week we get to buy Toma milk, right? What? First off, no. Second off, why next week? What's so special about next week? Is this some kind of holiday that I don't know of? That I'm not aware of? Take a stock up. Oh my god, no. Alright, this one's called Don't Look at Me Like That. Listen, I would never sell that stuff. Because I think people would clone me. People have talked about cloning me. I'm not joking. Dude, I swear to God, I felt something touching my toes. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. What? There better not be any freaking ants in here, I swear to the holy cow. One second. One second, everyone. I'm just checking underneath here to see if there's any tangies touching my toes. I don't know why, everyone. Really thought something was touching my toe. There's nothing. I got like a flashlight on underneath here. Thankfully. Because I've had before in the past that there was like ants coming in here. And that made me really angry. You don't want ants in your room, everyone. Trust me. Trust me. And we just got rid of the fruit fly infestation. Thank goodness. Alright. There we go. Want to bite the horn and the arm? Be wary, I bite back and hard. Bull's milk? Well, there is, but it's not what you think. Hands are required. Hey, we don't milk this bull. Bad. Okay. And why would I need your milk for that? I already got a strain of hair. Wow. That's ignorant. Don't do that. That's illegal. You got a flashlight? Yeah, several. Like, you know, I got one that's like a baton and one that's like, what was that noise? What noise? What happened? I don't know if cloning someone is illegal. I think it is. Pretty sure it is. It's a crime. I'm making it a crime. It's a crime in the Tengu Empire. You cannot clone the Emperor. All right, hold on. Here comes first clippy of that wonderful. All right. Don't look at me like that. Hello. We were talking about you earlier. It's great to see you. I swear, everyone, I'm not naked. They stole my shirt.
Look at that big old, this big old pea person.
Get this Tengu up at me. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Toma Tengu. I'm the.
I'm not naked.
Nice to see all of you. Welcome in. Welcome, Wishy Raiders. I hope all of you enjoyed Red Dead Redemption. Don't look at me like that. You thought I was clothed again? Yeah, well, they stole
They
it.
do this every time, and then oh my goodness. Hello, everyone.
You keep stealing my stuff every move. It's not fair. It's not right. It's evil. It's ignorant. It's what they do. It makes a lot more sense. Hold on. Wait, what? The Toma Tengu mouse. You can connect it and it goes, "Ooh." The battery gets low and it says, "Fill me up." Oh my god. Why would that be the Toma Tengu? Why would that be the Toma Tengu mouse? I have never said these things in my life other than just quoting it just now. Why would these be things that I would say? Like, put that on any freaking, like, uwu kawaii desu, like, freaking, like, typical, like, uwu VTuber. It's not me. It's the mouse specifically made for Toma Tengu. Oh! Now that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I mean, look, who doesn't want to have a cute mouse that goes like, you know? Oh my, he's naked. No, wait, hold on, just a moment now. Wait, I'm not naked. It appears that I am, but I'm not. No, wee. Really? Hear me out for a second. Really? Hear me out. So, basically, I'm wearing pants. They may have stolen my shoes. They may have stolen my shirt. They may have stolen my jacket, my cloak. They have unbraided my hair. But they have never broken my spirit. And they haven't taken my shorts. Or my pasties. So, I'm not naked. And even if you remove that, I have. Well, yeah, I have a wee. No, I stop that! Stop putting words in my mouth. Stop putting things, anything. No. I have underwear. Under there. Not under the wee. Stop that! Oh my god. Stop it. Why are you laughing at me? What are you laughing at me for? Prove?
Jesus fucking Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
Baby Harbor Butcher, really? Really? Oh my god. No!
Jesus fucking Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
Bay Harbor, not baby. Really? I was about to say, what in the hell? Also, I guess you'll just have to find out for yourself. I'm watching you, Tengies. I'm watching you. Those Toma Walkers on good old cheese pizza. What? You're thinking about my feet on the pizza? What do I look like? Pineapple? Sure thing, Toma. Did you just... Oh. No, I didn't mean to quote that. Shit, I'm just... Hold on. Unpin this. Unpin this. There we go. Did we just zoom in into the pasties for one split second? No. It didn't happen. Can we get a zoom into the chest again? No. No. It's okay to be Uwu Boma Babangi. You know what's okay? You being in my dungeon. You being in my dungeon, that's what's gonna be okay. Nah, it's over. It's over for you. I'm taking you down. No. Stop. Stop! Oh my god. Oh my god. Free oatmeal. Hooray. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out.
Really?
Okay, I've removed that's gonna be it for today. That's gonna... Wait, do we have another clip? Hold on, before I go. No, that's it. Alright, I've removed that.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're the
Bay Harbor Bank. No, I'm not the Bay. Nobody's Bay Harbor Bangy. You're the Bay Harbor Babangi. Sure. Remove. We have reached the point in the day though where we do have to go. Sadly so. Reason being is that I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed in a bit, so we're gonna like wrap things up timely, and we're gonna get some eepy sleepy. Yes. All right, everyone. Let's have a little look. See who we can raid tonight. Tonight. Let's see, everyone. There's many lovely people on. A lot of people. Make sure you sit tight though, because you get bull coin that you can use for the next stream. The next one. Yeah.
Jesus
Fucking Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher. I'm being blinded by this lamp right now. Hold on. Alright, there we go. That's much better now. Let's see. Who do we raid tonight? There's so many people that we can choose from. Holy moly. It's pretty crazy. How about... Damn. It's actually kind of hard to choose, I'm not gonna lie. I've removed so many people. Okay. I'm making up my mind. How about tonight? You know what? Yeah. I miss Lux everyone. Let's go raid Lux. There we go. I've missed Lux. There we go. This is gonna be a Mumu. It's not gonna be wee stream, I'm telling you all that much. What was the point of zooming into the chest? I had the pen to my face! This is what... Jesus Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Baba Booey. No! Same for real? Really? Have to go now, Toma, no worries. I'll keep you in mind on Pal World. Ideas for the Elgrove Pal? Make it powerful. If it can have purple powers, give it purple powers. Or attacks, if possible. If not, then I don't know, ice maybe. Take care, Toma. See you soon. I miss you too. I love my tangies. I need to quickly cook up a rating message for all of you whilst you're frying my brains with these wee wawas. This is gonna be the mouse raid. I guess that's just, you know what? Hold on. Yapperer raid. There we go. We only did yapping today. I gotta be quick every move. Okay. Shit. Come on. Ooh. Every move, thank you all so much for being here today. I love you all. Have a wonderful day and take care. Thank you all so much for chatting and raiding and lurking and chatting and Clippies. Bye.